back to Barely D&D, everyone. This is Argyle. He's back. He's here. He's back.
Guess who's back?
We'll see. Send me... No,
so
don't.
Our intro line is, welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast.
Okay. Welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. My name is Argyle. Leave a message on the Spotify, because you can do that now. And
I thought you were about to say, leave a message at the beat.
Leave a message on the Spotify and tell me if you like this Argyle or the next Argyle, so that I can fine tune my Argyle
The next
performances.
Argyle?
No, this Argyle or the last Argyle. Sorry.
There's too many Argyles.
My vote is
in this
already
world.
for this Argyle. Like, it's all ready for this one.
What do you mean?
What?
You don't know.
So today
Zachary
we are
like
doing...
Argyle.
What? No! Today we are doing
20.
another installation of the Courageous Corps. It's fun to have them back. It's exciting. Today we're going to be doing sort of like, if this was a record, this would be the B-side, where last time we had Teloge and Katinka, and today we're going to have Ravina and Argyle. So that's
Today
fun.
we're going to have
The
12
we're the
beehives.
we're the winning team. We're the cool ones.
You know that song, The A-Team?
Yes.
Or the B-Team?
I don't want to be the B team. Why are we the B team?
Bumblebees.
This already has massive B-team energy.
What do you
So
mean?
anyway, I don't know.
I'll have you know, Ravina gave birth to one of the coolest bards in the world.
That was weird. What were you going to say, Abby?
I forgot.
Okay. Oh,
Wait,
man.
I wanted to give my fun fact.
This is
wait,
gonna be
wait,
such a...
My fun fact is that
This
the
is the
last...
first session.
Are we doing that?
No, my fun
Okay.
fact is that the last time I played Ravina was before I ever played Rowena.
Landon is such an important part of this podcast because he just really levels things, you know? Okay.
Today you have Argyle and Ravina, which is Abby and Jackie, which is your chaotic goblins.
Breathe
Yeah.
deep, Zach. So... Did you guys just both cackle? Today, Jackie and Abby will both be playing hags.
Can we do a hag one? Called Babes.
The
Babes.
Melanie, can you do something for me? Can you just edit out this part? Not out of the recording, but can you clip this? And just like send me that audio, and I want to put a clip of just this maniacal laughter on Patreon that just says madness. And could you do that for me? I would love that. I would really appreciate that.
This is like, I don't want to be on camera, but I feel like so much of my laughter is visual. Like y'all don't see it, but
Dude.
I'm laughing and there's air coming out, but no
Listener,
sound.
I really want you
yeah.
to know that all the time when Zach makes a joke and then there's quiet, Abby's laughing. People are laughing. It's just not audible.
I just laugh quiet.
Yeah.
I like breathe. I stop. I don't know what happens.
Anyway, this is clearly another installation of the Courageous Corps.
Chaotic Corps.
Oh, dude,
The
seriously.
CCC. Thank you for building so many awesome state parks.
What?
Okay. So I'm just going to take this by the reins now. Does anyone have a Redditor question that they want? Or
Will it be for the Courageous Corps
it would
characters?
be for your characters, yeah.
Well, let me think. Okay. What's your major? What
We've done that
what
one.
year are you in?
Okay.
And
We've
if
done
you
the
could
major
have any
one.
superpower, what would it be?
There's so many.
We can go with that one. Hear
Yeah,
me
but
out.
we're
What if we did this
magical.
one? What if we did this one? Excluding obvious answers. If your characters knew the fun guys, who would be their best friend? And you cannot just do Ravina Rowena. You have to, it's exclude, not allowed.
I love
That's
this
it.
question.
Excellent.
Well,
So, excluding people who are
Okay.
literally parents
do
to
I
a
need
child.
coaster?
You what?
No, not on that. You're good.
Who would be the buddy of the current? And also, who do you want the DM NPC to be?
Oh.
Oh, it's Shaky Jim.
Wow.
Wow.
That dude was so lost to me forever, and then you brought him back. Wild. Okay. I'll do Shaky Jim. So let's start with Argyle. Who would?
I think Argyle would be best friends with Greg.
Yeah.
I could see that. They would be just trying to outdo each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really would be. It has real Craig and Thespis energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we never talked about how Craig just like betrayed Thespis. That was wild.
Yeah.
I loved
But anyway.
that.
Yeah. Craig
Um,
was definitely the one that did the most harm to Thespis.
Okay.
Abby says, gently rocking herself back and forth. Okay, so Craig and Argyle, I believe. What about?
I think it
Ravina?
would be Tello would be Ravina's best buddy. They both like the finer things.
True.
I think they would just, I don't know. I can't put a finger on why. I can just see them being good buddies and like.
I can see Ravina hitting on Tello.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of creepy to think about because she's quite a bit older right now.
Is she a druid? Because someone
if
wild
they
shaped into a
were-
cougar.
But if they were the same age, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just could
No, I
see
see
them
it.
like going to taverns and just like hanging out
No,
together and
all
like going
jokes aside,
shopping and like just being like really chill, like fancy people. Like, let's go have a treat yourself day. Like the two of them.
What is it like? Who were those two people from Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
Oh,
treat
heck
yourself.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Donna and Tom.
Tom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's Tello and Ravina.
Obviously, Shaky Jim would probably be best friends with Gretta because Gretta would love Shaky Jim.
Yeah.
He would show up and be weird, and she'd be like, "I choose you."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Greta would
is
just
a
start
massive
shaking
Pokemon
too.
fan. Yeah. She just
Gretta
copy
throws a
it.
Pokeball, and Shaky Jim pops out.
She'd like start shaking too. I feel like she'd be like, oh, this
They're
is kind of.
popping and locking together.
Yeah.
She'd be like, oh, this is kind of cool. I like this vibe.
Yeah.
Just making fun of his like physical condition.
Oh.
No, she'd just be
boy.
like, oh, this is cool.
She's just joining it. Well, without further ado, I should have the music things
I'm
up.
so scared.
Boom, boom. I know. I'm
Why?
like kind of afraid.
To play
Are we gonna have
Ravina
like a
again.
mission? Is there gonna be like a mission? Like, are we gonna
I
go?
gotta
That is a little bit up to you guys.
I gotta do Ravina.
Just have mercy with yourselves. We haven't done it in a while. I don't know.
No. What if I'm-
Ravina green bottle.
Okay. So anyway, this is Courageous Core Adventure 2.5 because
Okay.
the last one was Adventure 2.
Okay.
Wow, neither of you guys are taking notes. That's wild.
I
have
have
my
my
notebook
notebook
not
right.
open.
I need to write.
Wait, give me a second. Give me a hot minute.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just surprised.
How do you spell
I can put the
courageous?
Greta folder away.
I'm spelling courageous all the wrong ways.
I like that I checked like 6 times. You guys ready? And you're like, yeah.
Courageous. Why did I just forget how to spell words?
Man, you have good doodles, Abby.
Oh, thank
I wish I could doodle. I can't
We should
doodle. I
put
can only
pictures
draw
of your notes up on the
stars.
Patreon. That's a good idea. Or not. You seem
Abby
immediately
said
displeased
no.
with
Well,
that.
I was like, yeah, but sometimes I
But then I was like, nar.
sometimes I write little poems, and I don't know if I want to share.
Well, we'll just redact those.
They're redacted.
This is why I need a sharpener.
This is
I
Courageous
told
Core.
you I had one.
Well, we had this conversation. This is Courageous Core Adventure 2.5 Scrambled. Good title, Jackie. Very good title.
Thank you. What's the date, my guy?
It is a level 6 adventure. The date is 32/22 PB.
3222?
Mm-hmm.
PB stand for. I was
Post birth, same thing it did before.
hoping you'd make a little joke.
Oh, police butter. No, I don't have any jokes.
It's okay.
Poly. I don't know. I don't have anything. Polyhedral bottoms. And then the date is Kalilon 17.
Ooh, how do you spell that, my guy?
CAL
Ooh.
apostrophe ELLAN 17.
That one was for Michaela. I don't think she listens, but
So it's a couple, you said it's a couple weeks
It's like
after
2
the last one?
weeks-ish.
Okay.
But I'll give an intro and all that goodness.
Fine.
And for listeners, the intro is literally. Oh, yep. Mhm.
never mind. That's a completely.
Oh man, good luck, Zach. For listeners, the intro is going to be literally the exact same as it was for the last one, because it is the exact same beginning events. Are you good?
I don't have keen mind.
No.
Oh, what a shame. The intro is going to be the same as for the last one, but I'll read it out for the players because you all have not heard it. All right, so the intro for our players. The newly formed Courageous Corps have returned from their maiden venture to the southwestern Isles of Zillium, having slain an ambiguous caster and seemingly stopped a nebulous ritual. Woo! The most memorable... Sorry. What?
I just spelled that.
All right. The most memorable of these events transpired. The salvation of 2 dragon eggs has produced an incredible complication for the loosely aligned compatriots and their naturalistic employer.
Wait, we had 2? I thought we killed one.
Yeah, there was... No. You dropped it. The dragon survived. It's just
that's right.
its wings
She's
are deformed.
wounded now.
Yeah.
We have
Katinka
another
just
one?
robbed it of flight. Yeah, you have a blue dragon egg that is unhatched. The now primary goal of discovering a suitable fate for a black dragon wormling abruptly added to their company. To this end, Telauge has utilized part of his earnings to charter a vessel to the far northern metropolis of Port Resplendissant, bringing his new employees along. And also, good reminder that you guys are technically employees of Telauge. Employees along as they search for a course of next action. Ravina and Argyle have dispatched to watch over the unhatched egg, and the dragon wormling, who has found some amount of dependence and basic trust for the group since his sudden arrival to the world, while Telauge and Katinka travel into the city in pursuit of leads. So where we are starting... Yeah?
I'm just scared. We're in charge of the eggs.
Yeah, welcome to Adventure 2, Responsibility. And I literally titled it Scrambled. But basically, Telauge briefly chartered a vessel to the metropolis of Port Resplendissant, teeming, amazing city. And but like you guys don't own it, so the vessel has dropped you off there and then gone on about its business. And so you guys are in the city. And Katinka and Telauge have gone into the city because he's like, hey, I know somebody and I want to go talk to them about what we should do with this dragon. And so he has like rented this like boat shack at a very cheap price from some dude who wasn't asking questions. And then you guys like suddenly snuck a dragon wormling into the boat shack. And so you guys, I mean, you can go and do whatever you want, but you guys are holed up in this like boat shack at the edge of like one of the far end of the docks. And there is a black dragon wormling in there, as well as a very large blue dragon egg. And just right off the bat, these are the only things that have to happen. I never give you guys parameters, but based on the way we ended last session, it ended away. So when the session ended, the dragon wormling and the egg were in the shack until Telauge came back to them.
Okay.
Everything else is up for grabs.
Okay. So we can't go taking the eggs
So you can't
away.
be like, you can't throw the egg in the ocean in the middle of the session. Like it was there when they got back.
Oh,
But-
okay. So if we leave it,
I mean, yeah, you can do
it'll
whatever you
be
want.
there.
And all that you
but
know
they
is
told
that
us we had to watch over the eggs.
well, your employer and sort of maybe Bud, depending on how the time transpired. You
Yeah.
guys have had 2 weeks together.
yeah.
Telauge asked you all to watch out for this incredibly rare creature, the penultimate value of his career, this black dragon wormling, who is sentient and is also importantly beginning to learn to talk. Because it knows no languages, but you guys have slowly been teaching it Common.
Oh, okay.
And
and
Draconic.
if you want to, you can have been slowly teaching it Draconic. Also, 2 weeks have transpired, which isn't all the
Yeah.
time in the world, but like I can roll with the punches on like the basic.
Okay.
Like you guys can say like, hey, in those 2 weeks, I like started to do this. So it basically has the speaking ability of like a small child, but it's already very intelligent.
It's a toddler.
Like it's kind of starting life with the intellect of like a
and
pre-tween.
So like
and
talking.
how's go ahead.
So like it's a toddler, but it has a PhD.
No, it can
prodigy.
speak kind of like a 4 or 3-year-old.
Okay.
I'm not good with
But
babies.
That's really good, dude.
I don't know
but
if that was
it's-
Abby or Argyle.
It's
but
already
that was
pretty intelligent and it's gaining intelligence really rapidly. Also important to note, this black dragon is about the size of like a big German shepherd.
Okay. How is it? Because I know it was kind of injured.
Let's lay into this. Let's
yeah,
just
so
let's do some
can
D&D.
he walk? Like, is he having
So-
issues?
Argyle and Ravina. Telauge and Katinka have just set off in the morning into the teeming metropolis of Port Resplendissant, and you guys are holed up in this
City.
in this boat shack. It's actually about the size of this room. It's maybe sort of like 15 by 10, 15 by 12 or something. Maybe like 18 by 12. And the boat shack is filled with like sort of spare ropes, and there's a hollowed out halved barrel on one side. There's piles of salt collecting in the corners. And anyone with mariner experience would be aware that like this is piled into some of the barrels to preserve meats and stuff. So like clearly this has been used as a storage shed. And you would figure constructed quite some time ago because it's not in great condition. A lot of the wood slats are like warped and twisted by ocean water having soaked into them and then dried out and soaked into them and dried out, expanding and contracting. The slat roof is missing holes in sections where like shafts of light are painting the room in sudden swaths of color. And there's a large pile of rope in one end of the room among like just general sort of like mismatched paraphernalia of storage for shipping vessels. And on one of these really large rope coils, and it's thick like shipping rope. So it's not like hand rope. It's like huge, like you'd use it on a mast rope, corded rope. In one of those piles, you all have set the blue dragon egg, which for reference is about the size of like 2 basketballs. It's big. In fact, maybe like almost kind of like 3 basketballs stacked on top of each other big. It's really large. It's about like, it's about that big and it's about like, that's not helpful to the listener. It's about 2.5 feet tall and maybe like almost like 1.5 feet around in this sort of like ovoid shape.
So
a little
like
denser
the
at the bottom.
size of Ravina.
Yeah, a little. It's you're only
smaller.
a foot bigger.
Yeah.
Yes. It is heavy and it looks entrancing as you all have known it to be. It has this like, it's like a deep sort of cerulean blue color, but it looks, the way the egg is formed, it looks like someone had like an egg shape and then melted metal over it because the texture of the shell kind of has like a waved pattern to it, very slightly. And at the crests of those slightly built layers, at the tip of every crest, there's like a patina of like a bronzish color to it.
Do we know when this thing is supposed to hatch?
You have no idea.
Did Tello know or tell us anything?
I mean, these dragons
During
are
those 2
incredibly
weeks?
rare.
Okay.
You guys, everything about this is a mystery. And the egg kind of like, it thrums with a dull energy if you like put your finger up to it, and it's just dense and still. And then also with you is the black dragon wormling, who remains unnamed at this point.
I was going to say,
He's big. He's about the size of a large German shepherd. And it's worth noting that he hatched 2 weeks ago, and he's maybe put on about 20 pounds. This thing is growing
good? Yeah,
fast.
Okay. That's
like he was big when he hatched, and he's already a little bigger.
Okay.
He has he has these like sort of dull tan green underbelly scales, and then above he has this deep gray like edged black scales, and all of his scales are sharp and harsh like some sort of a warrior armor. His face is gaunt and sallow, but it's just part of his natural design. He has these off the side of his head, he's just beginning to grow these like forward recurving horns that come out to the side that have like sort of like layered sections to them, and his face is full of small protruding like bone points he's very harrowing to look at even in his young age. And he has his teeth protrude both from the upper and lower jaw, and they come out unevenly like a crocodile's. And he has these burning green eyes that are already like kind of brilliant and lit with these black slits. But right now, he's in a very like dog or cat position where he's curled up with his tail wrapped around him. His legs are crossed over each other, and he's on his long neck. He's resting his head down over his feet. And his like sort of half-formed wings are pulled in tightly to his back. And it's interesting because the muscles at the base of the wings are already forming into large muscular shoulders, but the wings themselves have grown hardly at all, and still are kind of pulled in and a little withered. And so far, you have known his demeanor to be, he's very trusting of you all, very dependent on you all. He has not displayed hardly any affection to anyone. He's very cold, except to Tello. There's never any like kind of verbal connection, no matter what you all give him. But he will speak to Tello directly, and Tello-J, and he will, every time Tello-J arrives, he like goes to him. And there's clearly like an intense connection formed there. You assume off of, his undue delivery into the world, where Tello-J was the first person there, and he's constantly at his side when he arrives. But the creature is very dependent on you all, and he's currently like sort of resting, sleeping in the cabin, and you all have the time and day to yourselves. And you don't know for how long Katinka and Tello-J are said to be gone. He just said that Tello-J just simply said that he has someone in the city with whom he would like to speak.
And he told us to stay here and watch.
He told you to watch out for the egg and the wormling's safety, but he gave no other directions. He just said, make sure they're okay.
Okay.
And then he entrusted you all and departed.
Is that Argyle speaking?
No.
So, what are you doing, you pliers?
Well, it seems like
You said it was like around morning-ish. I can't.
Ooh, no. No, it's like sometime in the morning.
like we can't leave because we have to protect these little guys.
Are you saying that?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
This is
And
Abby.
what's that? The fourth wall is lowering. We're role playing now. No, I'm just kidding. What are you guys doing?
Oh,
Are you... Do you think the little guy needs our food? Like, one of us could go on like a breakfast run.
I would know what he eats, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
far
what's he
he
been
has.
eating?
He'll eat about anything, but so far he has eaten meat. A lot of meat. Dude has an appetite.
Okay. And we don't. Do we have any on us? Like in the
We'll say you're
shack?
freshly out.
Okay.
Meat check.
Meat check. Roll for meat. I'm vegan, you guys.
Sorry.
No,
Tofu check.
We can't reference meat, guys.
Tofu check.
Sometimes we talk about
No,
cutting
I'm just
people's
kidding.
arms off and blood spraying, but we can't talk about meat.
You think he needs? Should we do like a food run or? Are you hungry, Argyle?
I was actually just thinking. I was just taking a gander, if you will.
Yeah.
And I noticed. I think we're probably pretty close, actually, to like some kind of a meat, like a kitchen.
Well,
I was just looking at these
We're
walls
like in the
and
city,
this boat. This looks like this was once used to be a kitchen.
I
Because
don't
when I worked in my bar that I started, my brewery, there was like a little kitchen next door, and they used salt on the meat, and there's salt on the floor. So it's probably like maybe this is like the storage room for a kitchen.
Yeah, but I'm looking around right now, and there is absolutely no. I'm in Rose voice. There is absolutely.
It's gonna take time.
Yeah, there's absolutely no. There's no pots or pans or.
Ravina. Sometimes you gotta start at the base. And I'm just starting at the base. I'm just saying that I think that it's important to examine the history of things, because you gotta understand the history and the background of things before you can really like dive into the modernity of the now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're like right near the whole town is like just outside. So, I mean, one of us could walk into town and get, I don't know, some food. We don't have to like try and cook it here. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's a tavern up the road, I'm pretty sure, and I could just go get us like a plate of food, like a whole barrel of meat for him. And, I mean, I don't know if I can carry it, but
yeah. I could carry it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do you think one of us should stay here?
I think so. I think that we should keep an eye on this little guy, especially because, tell his last name is just.
You've never asked.
J.
You've never asked.
Telojay.
But it's Conajay.
You've never asked. No one's ever asked Conajay either. Who knows?
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Tello told us this. It's weird saying Tello.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm having to get into. Do we say Telojay? I can't remember. Like, do we say Telojay or do we just say Tello?
Mr.
Like we say Conajay. We never say Kana.
Yeah.
Zach is making faces.
I don't know.
I don't know what it means.
Make decisions.
No, but you know Telojay's name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, how do people?
I mean, both work.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think you're right, Ravina. I think that one of us should stay here, and that one of us should. Go into town.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd kind of like to both go into town, but
somebody has to keep an eye on this little guy.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of renowned for my skills with children. I'd be more than happy to stay here and keep an eye on him.
Okay. I mean, do you think, DM, how far away is our boathouse from?
Not far.
Like,
I mean, the city is massive and
if
not
you
far.
like step outside of the boathouse, what can you see? Like, okay, I step outside.
Okay.
I knock down the door with my 4 strength, and I stand there and look outside.
Boom. And as you peer out, you guys are sort of, there's like at the very edge of the city, there's a massive warehouse district, huge, like rows and rows and rows, like miles of like warehouses that run sort of like the southern edge of the city running inward, that go into, because the city's massive. So at the edge, they're like shipping storage houses, but as they go on to the city, it's like industrial, and so it's like just this whole southern edge of the city has like storage spaces. And so you guys are at the very edge and like just right off the harbor. So there's lapping green waves slapping into the stone of the harbor to your left, and then just that expansive port that goes on and on. And then if you all went more toward the city of the center of the port, you would run into a bunch of taverns. There is a market district toward the center of the city, but they're also just eaters. I mean, no one's going to put all their businesses just in one swath. You smatter them throughout the city so that you have room. So, I mean, there's just, Port Splendid is huge. Yeah. So there's just a teeming throng of buildings and culture, not far in.
Is there anyone around this boathouse at all?
Typically in Port Splendid, it's hard to be almost anywhere where there aren't people, but in this area specifically, not many. There's an occasional dockhand sort of strolling to and fro. Every once in a while, some people who have the hard weather and wear of physical labor will come by carrying like a series of barrels and something to different houses. But this is very much just like what would appear to be an abandoned shed that someone still has some ownership over, which Telege rented out. So like, it's rather out of the way so far as it goes.
I mean, Argyle, do you think we could just leave him for like I don't know, like 20 minutes to go run up to the tavern? I turn to, is the dragon boy asleep?
I mean, so currently it has it's like, it's kind of hard to, they look like feet, but also they have opposable digits in the front. So they kind of work like hands too. It's got like a real raccoon functionality going on to him. Raccoon. And the head is laid over the paws, and its noses have these deep slits in them with like tissue that can open and close. And each time he breathes in, they like open back up, and each time he exhales, they slowly close. And his eyes are closed with heavy lids, and he's sleeping right now. But I mean, you all talk to him regularly.
We can tell that he's sleeping.
Hey, little guy. And Ro does that thing that you do with animals, like where you stick your hand out just like so they can, smell and like.
He sort of like pulls his head back coldly.
Hey, how would you feel if would you be okay here for just a little bit if we went and got you food?
Okay, that is all right.
But you have to promise us not to leave.
Okay.
Good.
DM. What? So I've been with these people for like 2 weeks now.
Well, a little longer, but yeah.
What have I seen? What body movements and postures have I seen Telege take with the dragon? While
he's very.
Does he like crouch down like a...
Yeah, he's often on its level, which is not that much lower, but he's on its level a lot. But it's also very... He treats it much like a cat you had an amicable relationship with.
Okay.
But the dragon is also quite comfortable with him. Like it often goes to him, and it gravitates toward him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does not seem that comfortable with the rest of you all, though quite dependent. Like it never leaves.
Yeah.
Like the time you all spent on the ship, it was like in a lower hold and you didn't tell anyone it was there. And there was always one of you like with it, we'll say. And it would always stay near you all, but never like next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's got a real standoffish like cat but alligator vibe going on.
Gotcha.
Got it. Okay. So I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna take like a step close. I'm gonna say I followed Ravina out and I was looking outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna like step. Maybe like, so I'm like...
It doesn't flinch away or
3
anything.
or 4
it's
feet
comfortable
away,
with your presence.
And I'll sit down and like cross-legged, like in a little monk stance. And I'm going to say in Draconic, I'm going to say, we're going to get you food.
Okay.
And then, say, hey, little guy, we're going to get you some food and then we'll be back.
What comes out of Argyle is very much like, they're very hard. It's a very harsh language. It's like, like it's very like hard. a lot of consonants, but the vowels are very pronounced.
There's like an
Ash, akin, mash, ish. And the dragon sort of like narrows its eyes, seeming to try to understand because it's still learning language, though it's picking up very quickly.
Yeah.
And it is sort of, but when you get out the word food, it's learned that one very well. Its eyes perk up and its head lifts and it goes, which you have like taught him means like, yes, I want that.
Okay.
Oh God, what did you just say to him?
I told him we're gonna go get him some food.
I just told him that.
I am hungry.
Yeah.
And it sort of like sits up a little bit.
Do you have this is in Draconic. Do you have like a favorite like I really like
Meat.
Yeah, what kind? Do you want it like cooked? Does it matter how it's cooked? Uncooked?
I don't know meat.
I can't.
You don't know the different kinds?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll bring you some different kinds and then we can like have a little like class.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm big into education.
I am hungry.
Yeah, we're do I have any there's no food on my person.
Fresh out. What a shame.
Thinker. Like, my guy, I get it, man. I'm also a growing boy. We're gonna get you some food.
He just looks away from you, seeming to get bored. You can keep talking, but he's like, his eyes are trailing away.
We're gonna get you some food, and then you will not be hungry. I mean, maybe you will be. I sometimes eat a lot, and I'm still hungry.
The other dragon come.
And he kind of looks over at the other egg.
You know, my little guy, I do not know. Telege he's talking to people, and he's learning.
Much smarter.
Yeah.
There's like a little twitch from Argyle's eye.
Is this in common or in Draconic?
Like everything else in the conversation was Draconic, and then much smarter came in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ravina kind of
people
giggles.
don't know about like business and like economics.
He gets up, like it stands up, and it has a very like feline posture. Its movements are very feline, but its frame and shape are very like heavy and thick and muscular. And it takes these like plodding, like when it puts its paw down, the fingers lift together, and then it places the tips of the finger pads out, and then the foot presses outward with each step, and it like moves its weight back and forth from the shoulders, very much like a cat, but like a big cat in the way it moves. And as it moves across the space, the tail like sort of moves back behind it, but you can see where the shoulders move more than they need to because there's a natural physical inclination to account for the weight of the wings that aren't there. And he moves across the room, and he just sort of like sits very much with his shoulders up and his hips down. The head raises, and it just looks over the egg. Then it looks back to you all.
I am hungry.
Yeah. We're gonna head out and we're gonna get you some food.
Don't eat the egg.
You're hungry for food?
Why would I eat the egg?
I just the way you were looking at it, it doesn't matter.
We'll be very right young, back. And it has learned very little from you all, but it rolls its eyes, and then it lays down next to the egg.
Can I do that thing where you scratch his chin?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay,
you can see what happens.
I go up and try to scratch his chin.
His head pulls back, like kind of almost in disgust, like a very averse to your hand, and he lifts up, and it's like kind of. You've seen him do it once or twice, but his lip curls slightly and bears some fangs, and he's sort of like.
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't want.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was just saying bye. We'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Just stay put.
Sorry.
Argyle, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, and Argyle pulls out like a little mirror, and he like looks at he pulls it out and give me 1 second. I just need to get some sunlight. And he like maneuvers into one of the
sunbeams,
and he like puts his face there. And he like does nothing. He like messes with his eyebrow. I feel like he's got like a little, those like mustaches.
Oh no! Abby, I was just starting to like Argyle. I was just starting.
He's got like a little like baby mustache. So he like fixes his eyebrows. He like maybe like tries to like rearrange his eyelashes, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm ready."
There's no one else in the room but the dragon. So Ravina looks over to the dragon.
The dragon gives Ravina like a Jim from The Office face where he goes.
Yeah, and Ravina just kind of nods like, "Yeah, okay." Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You look.
I'm ready
you
now.
look fantastic.
Oh my God,
Argyle.
Rose, stop
You're
it.
gonna get all the ladies
Stop
at the tavern.
Hey, business first,
Yeah,
then
you're
ladies.
right.
You gotta work hard so that you can play hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And then Argyle gets hit by a ship.
You guys are gonna like him. I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay, let's
He's
go.
a sweet boy.
Let's go. Is there a warm pub? Yeah,
Sorry?
is it there yet?
You don't know about it.
Okay. We look.
You
for
guys
a
open the,
bar
and
room.
also, I mean, like I know these
Yeah.
aren't the usual characters, but confidence. Just say what you do.
Yeah,
It'll work like always. So you guys, I assume, like go to open, and as you all leave the hut, the dragon like sort of sits up, and for all of its standoffish like sort of body language, it gets like kind of a concern. Its facial expressions are very subtle, because it can move its face and express, but it's not in the full like. The features are spread out and long.
Yeah.
So it's sort of in the way that your dog gives you facial expressions,
Yeah.
but slightly more animated. The eyes are a little more intelligent. It's interesting. But it sort of gives you sort of like a worried look, and it starts to follow, then it sits back down.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it fully comprehends that it's
Yeah.
supposed to stay, but
I'm gonna.
you all can
It's
see an
okay.
innate anxiousness.
It's
Yeah.
okay. We'll be right back. I promise.
Yeah, we're coming back with food, and you stay here.
You're
Lays its
safe.
head down again.
And then we shut the door.
Yeah. What?
And as you learn that that's Telogé's name in Draconic, and it just kind of says it to itself as it lays its head down. As he lays his head down.
This is so sweet.
And then you all,
Okay.
and the last thing you all see is that like, as you, we'll say Argyle's the last out, as you close the door behind you, he like puts his head back down on his feet and just looks at the other egg, and then like looks at the floor. And then you guys
I'm gonna cry.
close the door behind you. As you all
Is
walk
there a
out.
lock?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't see why there wouldn't be. Because it seems like Telogé would have picked a ship.
Yeah.
So as you all walk out, you like kind of undo it. Telogé left it unlocked, and he has a key, and you all have a key.
Yeah.
So you turn around, you click it, and you have the key on you. So
Cool.
and then you all.
Cool.
I'm gonna do like an obnoxious stretch. Like I'm gonna stretch like. You know, Ravina.
Yeah.
I saw when I was back. During my time in the
Do you guys ever
monastery,
dream that you could
during my time in the monastery, I read this really.
Argyle, that you were in the monastery.
Oh yeah.
You just don't. I forget that you're just not the type. You know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I read this really interesting book about like raising like children with like two different languages.
Interesting.
Where like one parent talks to them with like in one language, and then the other one talks to them in like a different language.
Very ahead of its time.
Yeah. Well, the folks at the monastery, they taught me a lot, and they changed a lot of my perspectives, and I honestly sometimes
Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about because everything in my mouth is just like.
Sometimes I miss it there, and because I just love being in a place of like learning and like camaraderie and like community. I miss it. Those were like my guys, my bros.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't get anything like that. There's nothing in this world like a connection.
I went to magic school. Like I went to a bard college. Like I mean, it was the same thing. I had like a friend group there and all, and there's like schools. There's other like adventuring people.
I hate to do this. I'm sorry.
Hey, do your thing.
I can do this because I am an arts major.
Role play.
I'm an arts major, so I can do it.
Roll it.
Yeah, I guess like I don't know, like economics and like business. It's really taxing on like your mind and your brain, and I think my time. It's like. Have you heard of like trauma bonding?
Oh no.
It's like that. It's like that. It's just all of that. It just takes a lot, I'm sure that like your like music classes are like probably not as bad.
A seagull flies by, throws up into the harbor, and then keeps flying.
I definitely feel like I might be experiencing trauma bonding with some of the other members of the party for no reason at all.
What do you mean? Have you never traveled before?
No,
this conversation is having
I can get
as
it.
you all are walking in the city.
Yeah, I can get it. People who don't
Yeah.
travel, it can be surprising. I mean, I'm pretty well traveled, so it doesn't surprise me, but it can surprise other people for sure.
It can be taxing on your brain with certain circumstances.
Where are we going?
I think we're trying to find a tavern that sells food, right?
We're looking. Maybe we should find like a market instead of a tavern.
Yeah, we could if there's like a butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
But I would like. I would like some. I would like some. Not just a plate of meat. I would like something to drink and like, something at a tavern. If we could run in and get some of that. So let's.
Yeah,
find
I'm just
both.
thinking of the children. They're just really important to me. So.
What children? They're dragons.
Well, but like, I mean, he is very smart.
Well, no, he's a
DM,
dragon child.
Just. What gender is the dragon?
I think we've said.
Make a nature check.
Oh no.
Wait, can I as well?
I mean, I've been making a male pronoun this whole time, but it's not like you've had a conversation about it.
That's an 11 for
That's
me.
a 13.
You would guess male, Argyle. There's a cloacal situation going on there, but you would guess male. We don't have to get into that. Ornithologists and herpetologists, But yeah, he appears to be male.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys were choosing a course of action.
Yeah, we're
Possibly built around a tavern.
I want to look and see if I see what I was tavern.
Are you looking for something? Basically, a tavern will not be hard to find.
Yeah.
They're all over. They dot the front of the base. So if you were looking for a specific sort, you can make an investigation check. But if not, you can just find one easily. And then there will be an investigation check for a butcher.
Yeah, let's do a nice one so that I can go in and ask, hey, Argyle, I'm going to go in one of these taverns and see if they know where the nearest butcher is.
Okay.
Okay. You want to go in with me or?
Yeah, I
cool,
follow you.
Cool.
So investigation check for a nice tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I? Was that a roll?
I mean, on the one hand, like you definitely rolled it, but you have also just been playing with it. So yes, this is your roll. Natural one.
Oh.
Okay, so Ravina's walking and she's looking around for a tavern, and as she's looking, like a seagull just comes by and like, and as it goes over, there's just like, and a bird just craps in Ravina's face.
Ravina prestidigitates
Okay, she's like,
herself.
bing, 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 furiously, but as you're like sitting there twitching, she's got nothing. Argyle, she's freaking out. You're going to need to find something.
Ravina, what happened?
A seagull happened.
Oh man.
Oh man.
We are the weirdest pairing, these two.
I'm gonna look around for a butcher.
Oh, okay. She's not tipping. Yeah, hey.
He's got it. He's a simple.
Freaking Argyle.
Wow. Oh man. Is this investigation?
Yep.
That's a 2.
But you deftly move your head out of the way as a monk, but and right now you guys are just focused on getting about getting away from the seagull who has it out for you.
Okay. Ravina, we have to get away from the ocean. And I'm going to grab her hand and start running away from the ocean.
I run,
Just like away from the ocean.
Okay.
The city.
As you all run, you pass a tavern.
Yay!
But it's not going to be the sort you were looking for.
Dang, okay,
but,
I'll go in.
And you know what? The seagull's following you. It's just like, it's got hate in its eyes, and it's just dropping crap along the way.
Cast a song or play a mean spell for him?
As you guys are running away, if you so choose, you see the sign for a tavern on your right, and it's the sign is like sort of, it's hanging and it is connected, but one of the links in the iron chain that connects the wood to the post holding it onto the building of the tavern, one of the iron links is snapped and looks like it's going to give way at any point. And the windows are both shuttered. All of the taverns along the edge have shuttered windows that can open and close because, when storms come through, they're right on the ocean front. But the shutters are falling off of two sides and one of the window panes is cracked. And otherwise, it's very classic tavern structure. It's got sort of like a Tudor style design in a bohemian sense. And on the sign, it has a horse with its legs crossed that's leaning to one side, its head turned the wrong direction. There's little kind of drawn bubbles popping next to it, and the eyes are red. And it just says The Inebriated Steed is the name of the tavern.
Yikes.
And this is what's up on your right as you all bolt by.
Okay, I just burst into that tavern.
And let me find some tavern music really quickly. So suddenly a human monk and a tiny little halfling bar just boom into the doors.
Sup?
And I started headbanging. And as you guys burst in, You are in a rough and tumble sort of place.
Beautiful. My kind of place.
There's a table spilled over at one point. One of the chairs is missing a leg, but it's rather full. Some tables are left open. It's not like packed, but there's plenty of denizens and connoisseurs, and it's just very much the average assemblage of sailors and dock hands. There's quite a mixed crowd. There's some booths on the side, and the room is lit really interestingly. So the ceiling like sort of moves upward in like sort of like inlaid echelons of carving, and you get the feeling that this was once a much nicer establishment. And it occurs to you that might be a sign that wasn't original. Like, this is probably a nicer tavern a long time ago. Someone else has bought it at a cheap rate in its bad condition, because there is a full chandelier in the middle of the room, but it's missing half of the candles, and they're melting wax, and that knocked over table in the middle is covered in dried melted wax.
That's kind of cool.
And it's missing half of its candles, and the half that are remaining, half of those are lit. So a quarter of it is lit. It's providing some amount of light to the middle of the room. And then on this left-hand wall, there's lit braziers, or sconces in the wall. Those are burning. The right side of the room has no lit sconces, and there's no wicks in the holsters. And that's where all the booths are. So it's a little dressed in shadow. And clearly this is an affectation of the joint, because the bar's toward the left side of the room, and there's a stage near there. And there's a couple of musicians playing. And so all of the people here to have a rowdy time are clinking tankards and speaking boisterously and placing bets on games and playing on the left side. And then a bunch of people are having quiet clandestine meetings on the right side, or sitting in silence drinking quietly. And so clearly this is an intentional affectation of the joint.
So where's the bar facing again?
The bar, so like on the side, like if this is the door front right here, there's like tables on this side where people are eating and being rowdy, and then some in the middle, and then dark shadowy place over here, stage over here, bar right here, and then there's like a stairwell that like kind of has uneven broken steps that lead up, and you assume that goes to the second floor where like there's housing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Ravina just walks up to the bar.
Okay, so confidently you stride across the room and head straight up to the bar. It's quite tall to you, but any public facility within Port Splendid is accommodated for the shorter of height, because it's a significant portion of the population. You need to get their business. So there is actually like straight out of the floor, someone has made like 2 or 3 along the length of the bar, little stairwells that you can walk up to the edge of the bar, because that's a lot of the clientele.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of walk up, and there's like, it's kind of cool. Again, everything about this place speaks at one time well made and nice, just not in that state anymore. So the stairwell is wood built into the edge of the bar. So it like part of the bar literally like cuts in and ends in kind of like railings for this tiny little stairwell that leads up it. And so you can walk up it. And there is a very tall, lanky man, and he has his whole body is like fuzzy and a light blue color. He has this really long, dense brown mop of curly hair. He has a dark green tabard with like a really heavily stained white smock over it that's just fully like beige at this point from all the stains on it. And he has these 2 like kind of readers, like bottom half glasses that have been like kind of rewrapped in cloth and held together, that are like pulled around the back with yarn. And he has a pipe hanging out of one lip that he's just as he's like working and cleaning, and he's moving really lazily. And his features, he has these deep brown eyes with these long lashes, dark brown eyebrows, but his nose is flat and wide and bovine. And why don't you give me a nature check? He's very tall. He's like 7'3".
$12. 16.
Okay. Both of you all are aware that this is a firbolg. Very uncommon.
A what?
A firbolg.
Firbolg?
Yeah, or furbolg, depending on how you pronounce it. But basically, they're kind of like cow people. But they're very natural, and they're all innately a little bit magical. And but the rest of the bar is very rough and tumble and boisterous. But he's very zen and moving slowly, just kind of wiping things off around the bar. And everyone is speaking and interacting very gruffly. But every time someone talks to him, they all kind of like level out a little bit, and like but as you walk up you walk up that kind of like little stairwell, and your small head pokes up. And just because it's been a bit, could you give us a rough visual description of Ravina and Zachary? Because we haven't heard from her in months.
That is true.
Like very, very basic.
Yeah. Ravina is about, she's 3'2", my guys. She has a greenish tint to her skin, which doesn't make sense really.
But who cares?
She's a halfling. She has, at this point in time, she has like long jet black hair. Her hair is like kind of in like a real loose braid, like down to her knees. She has bright purple eyes. And she's got that lute that we all very much know and love. Yeah, but it's not cracked at this point.
Nor does it have any plants growing on it.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any plants growing on it. There's no plants on her. But yeah, she's just, I mean, she's very pretty, but in like a very basic sense, if that makes sense, except for her
lovely.
Like, yeah,
not like a striking gorgeousness, just like really pretty.
Yeah, and her purple eyes really stand out.
Okay, so as you clomp up the stairwell, he like finishes. His massive hand wraps around this like a kind of like mini barrel of ale that he pours for somebody. He puts it under the counter. He smiles. He walks down and he goes, "Well, good afternoon. How can I be helpful?"
Oh, hi, good sir. Yes.
Howdy.
Do you guys sell food here?
Oh, do we sell food? Well, first of all, ma'am, may I say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, you as well?
We love to have you on the inebriated steed. I think we sell some of the finest food in town. And I'd love to whip you up some of our fixings. But what may I be of use? My most gallant and well-dressed of patrons.
Oh, well... please tell me Argyle whispers that.
Yeah.
Argyle's like, and importantly, before this conversation began, Argyle was not there. And then with all of his monk prowess, he suddenly was. Like, if this was a show, we'd be cutting from one person, and when we cut back, like a jump scare, he's there, and you just hear that whispered in your ear.
Ravina just kind of goes, yeah, Argyle, do you want food? Yeah, can we get 2 plates of your finest food? And,
well, my fine ma'am, we have all sorts of options.
Oh,
What
really?
sort of an assortment would you be looking?
Well, I am more, I like my veggies. But we're also looking, I feel like this is weird because we're talking to a cow person.
Right?
I'm like, we need a butcher for meat, but like, you're a cow.
Yeah.
And to be clear, it's not that he looks like a cow.
Yeah.
He just has vaguely bovine feet. Oh, also, totally forgot to mention, not humanoid ears, long, floppy, like cow ears.
Cow ears.
Oh my gosh, I love this man.
But
He's blue?
otherwise, the other feature, very lightly.
I'm gonna like bang my head against the wall. I love this guy.
Don't do that.
Please tell me
Otherwise, the
it's
rest of the
piercing.
features are very humanoid.
That would be sick.
So what was your name?
No problem.
And she puts out her hand to like shake.
Big hands, really long, but
Really
very
tiny
soft.
hand.
Just gives you a very gentle hand. He just kind of like cages his hand around yours, doesn't squeeze, shakes it, and he goes,
I'm Doug.
Doug. It's very nice to make your
Doug
acquaintance.
Dimmadome.
My name's Doug. What?
Dimmadome. How can I be helpful? Now, we have some seafood, and we have some fresh caught fish of various assortments.
Yeah.
We've got a salad option. We've got a little bit of steak. Hasn't gone bad yet, still salted. We've got some
Salted, you
bread. What would you like?
I would love a salad. Could we get all the meat you have? What, Argyle? What?
If y'all need a moment to discuss, I could attend to
Yes.
someone else.
While we're waiting, could you get us 2 of your finest ales, please? 1 ale for me, 1
Do it,
water for
Argyle.
him.
Actually, excuse me, good sir. My name is Argyle. I actually.
Well, howdy, Argyle.
Nice
It's
to meet
excellent
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How can I be of service?
Well, as far as drinking, do you have any tea?
You know, I don't.
That is perfectly fine. I think that'll be it, sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I would like one of your finest ales, please. And
Would
a salad.
you like anything to drink, sir?
Do you have any milk?
Yep.
I'll take a glass of milk, sir.
Understood. And what would you like to eat, sir?
Well, actually, I mean, I don't like to brag about it. I'm actually bulking right now. So I'm actually on a strict diet of chicken and rice. But
I could make you some of that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I would appreciate it, sir.
My most disciplined patron, I can't wait to support your personal endeavors. We'll return with it shortly. Y'all enjoy your stay here. And he kind of slowly turns around and he does this like little like clap. And then there's like this slit to the kitchen and this head pops up and it's this broad, rough, half-orc head with feminine features. These yellow eyes, they're kind of bloodshot with this like dark, messy hair at each side. And you hear, yeah. And he goes, my dear, I think we're going to be needing a little bit of chicken and some rice, as well as whatever milk we've got left. And then we're going to be needing a little bit of green feed for our short friend over here. Put in whatever vegetables and nuts we have, and I'll grab the ends. And you just hear, you got it. And then the eyes like kind of go back down, and you hear like a boom, boom.
I love that.
Somebody had to walk up some stairs for that. And then he walks over and he pulls this like barrel of something out, and he pours out a little bit of ale, and he brings you a tankard. And they have two different sizes of tankards. One that's quite large and one that's quite small. Still big to you. Puts it down on the counter, slides it toward you, and he goes, there you go, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
How much do I owe you for all of it?
You know what? I'll charge. Oh, that's right.
He starts doing his fingers in the air. And then you all wait, and he's doing math. Puts a finger in his mouth, chews on it at one point as he thinks.
Oh, well, that total would be about 18 copper.
How many copper is a silver?
10 coppers of silver.
Okay, Ro just gives him 2 silver. Not Ro. Rovina just gives him 2 silver.
Dimension door. You slide over 2 silver. He takes it. Alrighty. Reaches into a pocket.
Oh, no change necessary.
He does finger crossbows, gives you the world's slowest wink. Turns around. And then he like waves and he goes,
I hear you, Willie. I'm coming.
And then he picks up a bit like that little mini, and he walks kind of slow, saunters over, and then he walks down the way.
This is the finest establishment I think that I've ever been.
I mean, I don't know.
This is the second finest establishment that I think that I've ever been.
Are you talking about the last one that we were in? Because this one is definitely a step up from that. But
no, I mean, I'm speaking about my own brewery, Ravina. And technically, we didn't serve. I managed the brewery part.
Yeah,
I'm more of like a backhand kind of like, like logistical kind of man. But we did have a front.
Do you want to, while we wait on our food? Oh, we should have asked him about the butcher.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
I just...
who's around us?
The place is again not packed to the brim, but very full.
Okay.
There to your left, there is just like this, like muscles hunched over the shoulders, big burly forearms leaning forward, huge dwarf, and he's got this giant black beard with streaks of gray. He's got these kind of like deep bags under his eyes, kind of bloodshot, mop of dark hair, these rough clothes on. He smells like salt. He must have just come off of a ship. Okay. He's just sitting there, and there's a huge bowl of eggs in front of him, and he's got what appears to be a cooking ladle that's been handled to him, and he's just taking huge bites and just sipping out of ale on one side, just grumbling to himself as he eats. And then on your right, on the other side of Argyle, there is Argyle. Why don't you give me an odds or evens? Okay, you've held up a 0.
Odds.
1.
I think that's an odd.
Okay.
Oh, odd. 14.
On your right, there's just what appears to be like some sort of a local merchant dressed in common garb.
Guy or girl?
Yeah, it's just a dude. Just some middle-aged guy, kind of balding, patchy beard. He's got a rim of hair that's clinging off the edge, a broken spectacle on one side, and he's just kind of like flipping through a little ledger as he sips from an ale.
Ravina leans over, she leans over on the bar, like around Argyle, kind of. And she goes, hey there, handsome. Could you tell me where a butcher is around here?
Argyle is making this
Excuse
face.
Me. And he just closes his book.
Well, hello, madame. I would love to be of service. You said you were looking for...
No, definitely not.
Artello, not.
He's like pasty and kind of middle aged, a little bit of a pot gut. He has on some. He doesn't appear to be a very successful merchant, but he is a merchant.
Yeah.
And he slips the little booklet into a side and he goes, "Well, hello, lovely madam.
Hey there.
You are looking for a butchery."
Yeah. Do you know where butcher is around here?
I know one. Just a few blocks down.
Oh, beautiful.
It is called the Finest Cut. It's just a little storefront tucked in between a clothing boutique and a wholesale wood shop. You go down 2 blocks, take a right at the 3rd street, and you'll find it directly on your right.
Wonderful, thank you.
Could I buy you a drink or anything?
Oh, sure. Why not? I'll take an ale.
Of course. Mr. Dog.
And then he slowly works his way back over. He orders.
An ale for the lovely lady.
Can I whisper to Ravina?
Just do things, man. You got it.
Ravina. I'm gonna lean way
As
back.
Ravina dies on her ale.
Yeah, I'm joking.
I'm gonna lean way
Ravina's
back.
trying to chug
Swig.
this one so she can have the next one. Yeah, oh girl.
Can you ask him where there's a bookstore?
A bookstore? Why don't you ask him?
Because he likes you better. It's business.
What was
Here
your
you are,
name?
madam.
Oh, thank you so much. What was your name?
I am Jean-Luc
Jean-Luc. Nice to meet you.
Picard.
You got it.
Jean-Luc. Picard. We should hang out with him. Can we please hang out with him?
Are you saying
Next
that? or
courageous
is
core, there's just
Argyle
a
saying
guy on the team. No powers, no abilities.
Is he bald?
Yeah, he's just got he's completely chrome domed on top with a rim of receding hair.
I love it. My friend here was wondering, Ravina, by the way.
Charmed, madame, charmed.
He's saying, my friend here was wondering if you knew where a bookstore was. We're not from around here, you say.
No, I do. I'm well traveled in the city.
Oh, wonderful.
There is a Toms and Tex shop, just a couple blocks down from the butchery.
Oh, perfection. I just love that Ravina's
accidentally
taking on
actually
to
does his
it.
accent a little bit.
I'm gonna whisper to ask him what the name is.
He just said what it was. Oh, God.
No, he just said it was a Tom.
Oh, he did. Okay. Oh, God. What
It is
was it?
called the Finest Binding.
The finest bind. Wait, we got the finest cut and the finest binding. Is that
It
correct?
is called
No, is that,
the Gilded Binding.
As the DM comes up with them on the spot.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Would you like to dance or perhaps a game of cards? Or...
I would love to play a game of cards with you.
Of course.
And he sort of scoots over a little bit and he
I'm gonna
pulls out a
get
little
up and
card.
leave.
Oh, yes. He goes, excuse me, fine sir. And he takes the seat next to you and he pulls out a bunch of cards, lays them down on the table.
If I could cast guidance, I would.
Argyle,
Wait,
where
do
do
you
you-
give a look?
Yeah, I'm
Like a don't leave?
no, I kind of give.
Honest player question. Abby, the great friend and woman who's had to live on this earth, you would detect that. Would Argyle know a Lacrone woman who is don't let this guy bother me?
No, I don't think. No, because Ravina's about to try and shyster this dude.
But either way,
Oh.
So
would
Ravina-
frat guy Argyle know?
Could Ravina give a little bit of a wink to Argyle?
You can just say what you do.
No, I mean do I need to do a slide of so he doesn't see?
We're not going to work that hard.
Okay, Ravina gives a wink we're about to.
Okay.
Argyle, where do you go?
Are there people dancing?
There is no one is dancing to the music. A couple of people are kind of shifting in their seats. And there's one aggressively drunk guy in the middle, just kind of doing his own strange dance in the middle of the room. He bumps into a chair, laughs, throws up a little bit, and goes back to dancing. And then he goes back to just kind of
Rose up a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's hammered.
Okay.
And he's just sort of grooving in the middle of the room. Otherwise, no one else is.
DM. Who's in the room?
Make
Besides
a
the drunk
perception
guy?
check for me. Mika, that was an honor of you. You know what?
We're rolling
I
not
don't
well.
know why I'm doing what I'm about to do. Free inspiration. I don't know why. Because I'm sorry for all the Argyle digs. So just roll again.
Aww. You rolled at advantage.
Okay. That's an 8.
Do you have a modifier?
Nope.
Okay. Well, the DC is to look around a room, so it's a 5.
Okay.
Some DCs don't need to be high.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a detailed mark of the room. You could miss some people, but it's a lot of rough sailors, dock hands. This is clearly a favored assortment of people who don't want to have to work by any certain standards. And so people who have like hard physical jobs come here to blow off some steam, and they don't want to have to deal with any of their bosses or anybody. So people are just in here having a good time. And there's some like business guys in here too, blowing off steam. There's a lot of dice games. A couple individuals of note. There are 4 Gallus people, which are bird people, and specifically Gallus people are chicken people, and they're all kind of like around a table, and they're like all wearing dark cloaks. They have like tricorn hats laid down on a table for them. They're all armed, and one of them has like an eye patch over an eye.
You're joking.
It's the
And they have bowls
revolution.
in front of them of seed, and they're pecking at them, and they're playing a dice game, but they've got like a hard look about them. Like
Is
a bunch
it
of them
Beggar's
have
Hope?
cuts. Yes, it is Beggar's Hope. And then
I love being in this world.
further
This is so
down
fun.
on a table, there is a Jaci person. So she has blue skin and light blue hair, like kind of aquamarine eyes, and she is wearing this like dark brown armor with green trims and accents on different parts. And on the left breast, and kind of like a tiny little medallion that's sewn into the leather, there is like kind of like the vague imprint of a viper's head. And she's like festooned in daggers, and she is sitting quietly by herself drinking from a little tankard, and no one is sitting next to her, and she's like quietly kind of watching the room and then drinking quietly from the tavern, making no conversation.
Okay.
Those appear to be the individuals of note.
Is there like a group of loud people?
At 4 or 5.
And they're like laughing and having fun.
Yes, the place is ruckus.
Okay,
It's loud.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Ravina gives me a little wink, and I'm like,
Green bottle.
I got this. I know what's going on. I'm a good wingman. So I step out of my way. I step out of the way, and I feel like I abruptly turn around and walk, and then
About face.
yeah, and then like observe the room, and I'm like, oh man, and I'm gonna like survey the group for like the group that's like laughing the loudest and kind of like the drunkest.
Yeah.
And then
There's a couple of dockhands who are just like screaming, laughing, slapping their knees. Somebody like knocks a cup of like a tankard of ale and knocks half of it out of the cup, and then dumps it back on his face and like just drenches his beard in ale and sips from it, and they are having a time.
okay, I'm gonna. You got this, man. It's okay. You're funny and you're very smart, and you can do this. You've done this so many times. And then he's gonna go over and like, is there an empty chair?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, but there's one at a table nearby that you can pull away.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna just sit down and like.
As you sit down, there is a human man, heavy and thick, and he's got like kind of these torn up, tattered clothes. He's the one with the huge beard that just got covered in ale. He's hammered. Next to him is a you know what? There's a Loxodon woman. She's immense. She's an elephant person. She's sitting on 2 chairs held together, and they barely hold her. She's also hammered. She's clearly dropped some coin because she has just a barrel of ale next to her,
Wow.
and her trunk keeps dipping into it and drinking.
Bro, that's
and it's like
so
sopping
cool.
ale all over the side of her like tabard garment. And then across from them is this just mean looking gnome guy. He's like got this gaunt sallow face with this long big nose, like 3 sharp cuts at different angles on the left side of his cheek, these tight black sort of general like pants and silk shirt, but it's all messed up, and they all like seem to know each other well. He has these silver bracelets that don't seem to be real silver, like clanking and clattering on his hands, and they're playing Beggar's Hope, but it takes you 2 seconds to notice that they're all hammered, and they're not even playing the game correctly. One of them has the wrong kind of dice, but they're so over the edge that
Yeah.
they're not noticing, and they're having a good time, and they are betting money, and people are getting money, but it doesn't seem to be following any assembly rules. And as you sit down, they have like 14 seconds of like and nobody even notices you're there until the Loxodon woman sort of blinks hard and goes, "Who are you?"
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna immediately and like just join
general charisma check.
in. Oh, gee.
Wow.
What was it?
That's a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Heck yeah.
There's like a long pause. And like the human man like clasps a heavy hand on your shoulder, and then the halfling guy walks over and like he climbs up on the chair next to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, looks confused for a second, and then smiles more. And Lydia shakes your shoulder, and then 2 people just pull out dice and give them to you.
Nice.
People hand you 5 copper, and then someone just shoves you over a tankard that barely has any ale left in it, and then they just deal you in, and you get the feeling. You don't even need an insight check. They're so drunk, they're all simultaneously being like, we don't remember him, but he's clearly a member of our crew.
Yeah.
And they've just dealt you in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the ale and like pour it out.
Okay. On the ground.
And
Nobody
just,
notices.
Yeah, and then just
Pretend sip.
Yeah, I'm just going to join the game.
Okay.
Are they talking about, are there conversations
What
around?
languages do you speak?
I'm an Draconic.
Everyone
That
is
is so
speaking
random.
fluent Unsinium, and you are getting none of it. But they're talking back and forth.
Okay.
And people keep turning to you and going, like the human man goes,
Legion Amakul.
and then the Loxodon woman,
Maxima
and then the halfling fellow,
Wesomani. Cleocoton.
Yeah. And I'm going
And they're
to
all
like
talking
copy the
you
Cleocoton.
yeah, and then they laugh.
Yeah.
And then at some point there's a big pause because they've clearly asked you a question and you haven't gotten it, but then they get confused and just start laughing again. So you are completely flying under the radar.
Yeah.
No one is detecting you, but you have no idea what anyone's saying.
Are there any conversations in common that I can understand nearby?
First of all, why don't you give me either performance or a general intelligence check? Your choice.
That is a 17.
As you endure their presence, as you listen for other conversations around the room, you win every game, just remotely thinking.
Yeah.
So you win like 15 copper.
Cheaper.
And they start like the phrase that keeps coming up in common is, you always were smart. You, and people keep repeating that, and you're slowly taking all the money from the table.
Yeah, you know me. So 15 copper so far?
Yes, and then we'll come back to the finding the conversation in common. We're gonna smash back to Ravina. So Ravina, what is your goal in the course of this conversation? Like, in what way are you? We'll just play it.
We're gonna play a game, right?
Oh yeah, so he's dealt you in. He starts going. Have you ever played La Marque Scrambled?
Has Ravina ever played this? No. Okay. Yes, I have, but refresh me.
No problem, mademoiselle. So, it is going to be, and then he describes detailed rules to a game that Zach has made up. And
so I should not be taking notes.
Interesting and fascinating, and Zach hasn't made it.
Cool,
and he explains it, and you guys are playing lazily. He keeps winning because he knows it and you don't. But he keeps going like, you'll get it next time, and he's not taking anything from you. And he's pretty clever. Like, he's got some wit. Like, he's clearly played this game a lot.
Yeah.
So he's winning, and but unless you want to like really try some intelligence check, I don't want to take it from you.
No, how about like after like 3 rounds, I want to see if I can.
Okay, yeah. So as you guys are talking, go ahead and make an intelligence. We'll make opposed intelligence
and
check.
maybe I put down a silver.
Okay, all right.
No, why am I rolling so crappy? Okay, intelligence. That's a 9.
He also rolled a 9. Reroll. So it's a contentious first round.
That is 18.
So first game, you're kind of neck and neck, and then you pull out a little maneuver he did on you in the last game, and you take the 4th round from him. And he slides a copper or silver toward you, and you take both, and he goes, I knew you were keen. And you're like working him over.
Yeah.
He's warming up to you. So what do you ask him in the course of it as you talk? In what directions? You are winning this guy over easily.
I did not.
In what directions do you steer the conversation?
I didn't think it through though.
I mean, he's an easy mark.
Yeah. So what do you you obviously are from here in England. What do you do?
I trade silken garments.
Oh,
Business has
cool.
been rough lately, but
so sorry.
but it's recuperating. I am doing better as a turn of late, so we're really getting there again.
Oh, very nice. What, do you have a shop here in town?
No, I am constituent with an organization within the Calabax Trader Guild, so I work remotely. Basically, I facilitate. I'm an arbitrator. I'm a middleman. What's the word?
shoot, like in trading, when you have like you have a primary seller and a it starts with a B. I can't remember the word.
Wait, what does it start with?
It starts with a B, I think.
A broker.
I mean, look at you. You know, inspiration.
It's because I'm a businessman.
Never mind. No, I'm just joking. I'm a broker in between wholesale garment sellers and the trading ships to which they sell in the organization. So I just work with those facilities, and so things are going well. I am an independent contractor.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. What do you do?
Oh, I
think I can guess.
Yeah, she holds up her lute. She goes, I'm actually a traveling bard.
An artist. The world doesn't have enough.
Oh, yes. I agree with that. There was something I was going to ask, and it just went out of Jackie's brain.
Just keep rolling.
Is there... This is a DM question. Is, like, what is established at this point? Like,
That is a very vague question.
No, as, like the things that we have run into, like, Le Pomme Vert and Golden Anvil, Brass Chalice. Like,
Brass Company's been around for a very long time.
Okay, so all of those things.
And you know what?
Like,
I'll say Ravina. I don't know if you know of the Golden Anvil.
Okay.
If you would know about Le Pomme. I mean, Le Pomme Vert and Brass Company. If you're not terribly social aware, you might not know about them. But they're massive organizations that have existed for a very long time.
Okay. I don't know where that goes with this conversation, but.
So, how long have you been practicing bard?
Oh, for quite a while now. I studied in Boston, and now I'm traveling.
I recognize the accent.
Oh, yeah.
He says charismatically, but you like in your head, you're like, nope, that's not a Vashtan accent. He's clearly like trying to win you over, and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
So, any interesting things been happening in the city? That some travelers would need to know about.
Yes, of course. And he starts kind of like racking his brain. Odds or evens, Jackie?
Odds.
15. He sort of like kind of drums his fingers for a second, nervously racking his brain, kind of like, oh shoot, gotta impress this girl. And he goes, well, recently the novel recounting some of the adventures of the Magnificent Company, or excuse me, the Majestic Company have gone into press. They're doing quite well. So, and the printing press for the book is in Unsen. So, a lot of the tales of, Villak the Amazing and such are being told. But otherwise, there are rumors of war in the far north.
Of war?
Yes. Have you heard of such?
I've heard some things.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's all very contained at this point.
Yeah.
It won't become much.
Yeah. Probably not.
I think it's Telethen and what is their name? The Kefkins, I want to say.
The Kefkins.
To the north. So think about that. I think there's some sort of a conflict.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that.
It's not.
Are you worried about it coming here?
There's a large nation to the north, to the east.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe for the lose.
Yeah, I mean.
And Kefk is smart.
Yeah, that's true. There's no worries there.
What's new for you?
Let's see.
I also don't have to make you muddle through this conversation. Yeah. It's whatever you want.
No, I'm trying to think of like where I wanted to go. I started it and then I didn't know what I was doing with it.
We can also smash cut back to Argyle whenever you want.
What were you saying? Yeah, well, nothing too outrageous on my fronts.
Your mind suddenly flashes back to murdering some sort of a mysterious caster with dragon legs, and you're like, nothing happening.
Dragon in our.
Yeah, you can smash cut back to Argyle.
Okay,
I'm gonna think on this.
You charmingly work him over. You can also just be done with him at some point.
Yeah.
Also, at some point, Doug comes back and brings you your food.
Oh,
and
cool.
he just also brings you Argyle's and says you can get it to him at some point. At some point, that cook comes out of the kitchen and she's this squat, heavy, muscular orc woman who just comes by, slaps Doug's butt, and then goes drops off some food and goes back to the kitchen. And you notice they have wedding rings on at some point.
I knew it.
But at some point we go back to Argyle, and you're so as you're like winning over these hammered Unsinian sailors.
Yeah.
Your ear perks up, and there's all sorts of common all around the room. There's a bunch of boring conversations, and then from those two interesting parties, you know what? Give me a perception check. Oh, that was happy out of you guys.
It's a 16.
Ooh, that's pretty dang good, dude.
Kind of mid.
No, I mean, that's
Kinda
definitively toward the... I mean, mid would be 10.
It is, yeah.
It's literally calculable. So, to your right, there are two parties, both speaking in hushed tones. But you can hear that that Jaci woman, the blue skin, is whispering something into a stone and keeps like whispering and then pausing and whispering and pausing.
Would I know what a sending stone is?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm very smart, though.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Probably not. Nope.
I'll let you make the check. It'll just be a high DC. We'll call it a DC like 16.
Okay, it's a 5.
Okay. You're not really sure what's going on there, but she's talking into a rock. But
She's crazy.
doesn't strike you as the crazy type, so like there must be something going on. And then those chicken pirates are talking in common, but in hushed tones that it's also quite hard to hear about.
Okay, so I can't hear any of them?
I mean, like, they're definitely talking in common, and it's very much a successful check because you are in a room filled with like loud, boisterous noise. You are successfully making out that they are speaking in common. So that's, you know, that is that's an impressive feat of its own, right?
Okay.
That you are making out that they are successfully speaking in common and that they are whispering. You make out the phrase "Jigrat" and something about like something about a takeover. And why don't you make a history check for me? Oh my goodness!
What'd you roll?
That's an 18.
Is that a -1?
Yep.
Okay.
It hurts. It hurts my soul a little bit.
Oh, you've heard about Jigrat. J''Grat. It goes by the names
Say it one more time. Spell it again.
Jigrat. J''Grat. It's okay. I said it fast.
Okay.
It's known as the Cove of Thieves and the Den of Snakes. It is a large island off of the western coast of Unsen, sort of in between Unsen and Zillium, north of Lore. And it's a part of... sorry, I'll let you... I'm talking so fast, I feel badly.
I'm sorry.
It's part... No, why do you have to apologize?
You said in between Unsen and Zillium and
Yes,
north of Lore?
it's north of Lore. And it is a part of the Terre d'Eloe. And if you have more questions about that, I can just talk about that later.
Okay.
But basically, they're the chain of large sort of like island nations that rest in between those two continents.
Uh-huh.
And Jigrat it's like the pirate like kingdom is what people call it. So it's this like self-contained. It's like rumored to be like a network of caves underneath a mountain.
Oh.
That like the ocean flows into, and it is rumored to be where many like there's supposed to be like kind of like a hidden pirate kingdom.
Treasure.
And Jack Sparrow stumbles in and out. But yeah, so.
Cool. And
Yeah.
I connect with
And you hear something about like takeover or something, but the rest is quite hushed and murmured.
Okay, yeah.
You can go
Can I
interact with them or the Jaci woman if you want, but you hear them both talking.
Okay.
Can I say at this point, I go up and bring Argyle his food?
Yes. So you've left Jean-Luc Picard. It parts amicably. There's no like sudden like smarmy moment. He just he says something very confidently, and at some point he says, "I hope to meet you again." And he just like waves.
And Ravina's with her 20 charisma just kind of flips her hair, and she's...
He looks thoroughly charmed, and like he seems like he feels confident, like, oh my goodness, I met this beautiful woman and she might see me again. And he just goes back to looking at his little book, and now he's humming with the music as he does so. But you step away and you bring Argyle his food.
chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks. Do you want to pull up a chair? These guys are completely... I'm gonna whisper.
Oh my God! As you walk over and yada yada.
Yeah, I grab the milk and I lower my voice a little bit. These guys are completely out of it.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah.
Did you
The
get...
halfling falls out of his chair.
Did you get any
There's
coin
a
from it?
pile of copper in front of Argyle.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like like 33 copper.
Nice.
Yeah, like at least 33 copper.
Wow.
Cargill's already inflating the numbers.
That's what you said.
No, I said 33. But it doesn't matter at all. It's just funny that I was like 33 and you were like at least 33.
Yeah.
Do you wanna head to that butcher shop though? Or we could scrounge down this food and
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. How did your little chat go?
Oh, we were fine. Not much to. I was just seeing if there was any, rumbles or rumors around town.
Yeah.
I love the way you said that.
I was talking about, some war with the Kefkins, but it's way up north.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
What's the like always sunny meme?
Putting together. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's much to be. He doesn't think there's much to be worried about. I don't really know at the moment.
DM. Would Argo?
Whatever the end of the sentence is, probably.
Wait, just as a player question, what year? Because we know this. What year did the
Crimson
Noon happen?
That noon that was like really crimson.
What noon was that?
2 centuries later.
Oh, then this?
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Oh.
So it's recent.
Yeah.
We're
In our campaign, it's like 4 years ago.
Oh, jeepers.
Oh, okay.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy cow.
But yeah.
Holy guacamole.
So
Argyle eats it alarmingly fast.
I want to try to, as we're walking out, Rowena wants to try to see if she can take anything out of the pocket of the halfling.
Roll a sleight of hand check at advantage.
Okay.
It's I'm gonna call it a DC 7.
This is how we got
21.
No, this is
Rowena comes by it naturally.
Oh yeah.
This is how we got Tello in so much trouble.
Not only do you pilfer, not only do you successfully pilfer whatever you want off of this halfling, none of his friends know this. And you start to do it very cunningly. And when you notice none of them are, he's passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
You start to notice that none of them are noting. You just squat down and start rifling through his stuff. And these guys are out of it.
Sick.
Roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
I love it when characters rob people because we get to use the D100.
I know.
27.
44.
44 copper. And if you want some of that to be silver, it can be.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll call it 2 silver and 24 copper.
Okay.
Not a wealthy man, but you've robbed him blind, and you also find like a little tin flask.
Sick.
And you can take that as well if you want.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little locket, with like some letters inscribed in it, just like some initials.
I'll leave that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not evil.
Okay, wow.
It might be his like wife's or daughter, dead lover.
So you take the money and you.
I take the money and run.
And there's other like boring miscellanea. And
Okay, this is really random, but do you guys remember when I got invisible ink that can only be read at sunset? When did Ravina get that?
what?
That sounds like something
I have
from
that
the
written on
manager
my
store.
sheet. I have that.
You might have found that in the shop. You
I
might
was
have stolen
like,
it.
why is this on my sheet?
That's like so specific.
Yeah.
So anywho, do you guys do anything else in the tavern?
We go to the butcher.
Okay. Also, one last thing. I should have done this previously and I didn't. You notice that like symbol? Make a history. Are you proficient in history?
Yeah, I want to know what this viper thing is.
Shockingly, I'm not.
Never
Can I
mind.
hear anything that she was saying?
I mean, Ravina was talking for a while. You kind of made a perception check for it already.
Yeah.
You were there at the table for a while. Sure. Make one more perception check to make out anything she's whispering.
Can I see if I know what that symbol is?
You didn't notice it.
Oh. Boo. Yeah, Argal points it out.
It's pretty metagamey.
Argal
It's a
says,
nat
hey,
one.
what's that symbol?
Yeah, she's whispering very clandestinely and the place is loud. But yeah, otherwise you guys head out. And so you leave the shop and you are back into the street. And we don't really need to make a lot of checks. You find the butcher shop. Let me get back to some music that suits that.
You got your butcher music? I don't know if I want to hear that, actually. Did y'all ever watch that episode of Doctor Who where it was like, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, and then in the background it's like terrible. Did y'all ever watch that one?
Dear goodness, what?
I don't know. Ask
From Doctor
Landon.
Who.
Landon's the Doctor Who.
Landon, do you
dude.
remember that one where it's like, in the jungle?
All
and
I
then
know
there's,
is
like, screaming in the
moisturize me.
background. Moisturize me.
So anyway,
Okay.
You guys arrive at a butchery, or butcher, and
Okay.
a butchery.
It's like a bakery, but it's like they're butchering things.
Well,
that's
butchers.
funny
So
in my head.
it's just a narrow storefront, rather nondescript. There's like a half counter on the front and like a half door that opens up off the side of that. There's a number of hanging meats on hooks that are like salted and prepared, and there's an array of sizes and slabs. And there's like an older woman, and she like there appear to be generations of a family working in the shop. So there's like a grandmother running things, and she's just human. With like thick gray wiry hair, and she has on these massive thick spectacles that make her eyes look huge, and she has this like sort of like this weird like full cloak draped over her with a hood that she could pick up and down. You get the feeling that like this is her like just everything coat, and she just isn't taking it off while she works, so there's some blood on it. And then there's just a family working the shop. She's the person working the front, and they're harsh smells and heavy cuttings of knives. Sorry, Jackie, it's a butcher shop.
No, I know.
And but like there's like a small line of people in front of you, and there is like thick paper being wrapped around cuts of meat that's being wrapped in twine and handed off, money exchanged. And eventually you all get in line, and the grandmother greets you, and she says, "Oh, and good afternoon.
Hello.
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 What do you want?"
How many different kinds of meat do you have?
We have cattle, we have pigs, we have chickens, we have a great deal of fish. We also have some horse.
Okay, I'm going to turn to Ravina and I'm going to say, hey, Ravina.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, if we're going to be doing some shopping.
I'm shopping. When are we going shopping?
Okay, hey. Okay.
What?
I'm sorry. Despite all
Argyle
of my,
is growing on me.
Despite all of my time in the monastery and learning how to manage my thoughts, sometimes when I get excited, things get a little crazy up here.
No, that's okay.
And I just kind of, I've got so many good things to think. They all compete to come out of my mouth at the same time. So I'm gonna take this really slow, and I'm gonna make sure.
Any food?
Yes, we're gonna order so much food.
Sorry.
If I would like to go to a bookstore, but I don't know if we should be carrying a bunch of meat around.
I think it'll be fine. We can throw it in a bag or something.
We'll make sure that it's salted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
How much? What are the prices, please?
we need a lot of meat,
And
but
we
we
need-
want a variation.
We want
Give you a slab of ribs.
what?
That would be good.
Slab of ribs.
Okay,
Yeah,
we want like
work
as many
nicely.
variations as we can.
But a lot.
Yeah.
Like, do you have like a lot of meat?
She looks back at a shop filled with
Like
meat and then looks at you.
Like
Yes.
a variety pack.
I could give you a little bit of different kinds.
Yeah, we're
that'd
doing
be
a kind of like
All
a
right,
social
I could
experiment.
give you.
Like a charcuterie board.
What kinds of meat do you want?
How about the beef
Everything but horse.
and the pig? Why not the horse?
Because I don't want to eat a horse. I've
don't-
ridden
we
a
don't-
horse. They're
We
very
don't know if
nice.
the little guy likes
I've
horse.
even spoken to horses. I'm
I've
not
pet
gonna.
a horse.
Yeah, I'm
I've
not gonna
pet
eat a
chicken.
horse. I'm not
Chickens
gonna
are
eat a
nice
horse,
too. Chickens are my
Argyle.
favorite animal.
I don't care.
And that's a fact.
Cool, but I don't want to eat a horse.
Well, but you're not going to be eating it. The little guy.
I don't want.
It's for the little guy.
I know it's for the little guy.
Oh, yeah,
But
but
what if
if
it's a
we-
taste of it?
Yeah.
And then we're riding on
But
a
are we the ones that
steed.
should be deciding that? That's not up to us.
Yeah, but we're taking care of him right now. And if we get a horse at some point,
But
and
we
then
can
he's
trust
with
that
us
he's
on
smart
the
enough
horse,
to.
we're not
We
getting a
can,
horse.
we can teach
Ma'am,
him.
in everything but the horse.
Oh. Right. How much do you want of each?
A lot. Like
What are your prices,
several,
ma'am?
like what do you sell it by the pound or?
Each pound of chicken is 2 copper.
No, she did like
3 copper.
Okay.
Each pound of pig is 4 copper. And each pound of beef is 5 copper.
Okay, what if we just give you like 20 copper and you give us a good amount of
Maybe
meat
like
for that?
40.
40
I've got it
copper?
covered. I've got it covered.
Okay, 40 copper worth of meat.
But and split it up evenly.
She's already walking away from you.
Please
No
give us some
horse.
more.
She
Do
walks
not give
back.
us horse.
She slaps just 2 whole chickens down, like fully defeathered and skinned, and just like but salted and partially cooked. Or no, well, do you order them raw or cooked? Because you are given the
raw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she slaps down 2 chickens, and she wraps them in kind of like they have like rows and rows of burlap sacks. So she puts 2 of the chickens in a burlap sack and ties it off with twine. She shoves that to you. Then, sorry?
Go ahead. I'm just thinking.
And there's butcher paper wrapped around each so they don't like sort of bleed or soak in anything. And then she gives you just like a whole pig haunch, like a whole like thigh in a huge bag that she hands to you, and it slaps down on the counter. And then she gives you a whole like rib of a cow, a whole half rack. And she
How about
gives
some
that to
fish
you.
too, please?
How much do you want?
7 fish. And just add that on to the 40.
We have different sides of fish.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want a big fish or a little fish?
A big fish.
All right.
7 big fish.
She walks away. She's already leaving.
Yeah.
She comes back. She gives you the largest sack yet. Unsen has a very, like Port Esplanade has a very fertile bay, which is part of why this city has succeeded so largely. It has yet to be overfished, even at its massive populations, because at different times of year, there's these huge schools of fish which come in and out of the harbor.
Yeah.
And fishermen can go no more than a mile out and bring in full loads all the time. So she brings you what are essentially like small sturgeons. So each fish is like this big.
Okay, that's a lot of fish.
And so she just gives you kind of like, like 100 pounds of fish. And she, in a huge bag that's wrapped in paper, and she says,
It will be another 20 copper.
Okay.
she holds out her hand, and she just gives you that old lady look like,
Okay. I'm so bad at the money math.
It's 60 total.
Okay. DM, how many?
Silver is that? Is that what you're asking?
It's 6 silver.
6 silver?
She just like claps her hand.
Okay. I don't have any silver. I only have gold pieces. Can I say that I have a little bit of change?
1 gold is 10 silver. And
Okay.
she can make change.
Okay. Here you go. And I give her a gold.
She gives you back 4 silver.
I give her back 2 silver.
Okay.
Just like that in her
I
bag.
don't know if you're supposed to tip him.
Do you need anything else?
I think that's it. Thank you so much, Mum.
And then she picks up a huge butcher's knife and just walks back, and you start hearing like.
Argyle, can you carry all
So
this?
just for what's this worth, you guys, I'm gonna say like a solid 150 pounds of meat.
What can Ravina carry?
We'll call it 100 pounds. What's your strength score?
4.
If you give me an athletics check, you can carry the chickens.
Okay.
You have like a bone disorder.
This is 7.
Okay, Argyle, this is a lot to carry. You're like, okay, you have to share this load. This is way too much. Okay, Ravina's got that. She doesn't have the chickens. She drops them a couple times. You need to carry those too.
Okay. I've got this.
What's your strength score?
I'm so strong. I have an 8.
Make an athletics check for me.
This was not a good idea.
Is that a 6?
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. That's a lot better.
That's a 16.
Are you proficient in athletics? I don't know if you are. I'm just checking.
No. Yeah, I am.
I thought so.
You were looking at my sheet.
Yeah, the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Do you not want that to happen? I just
can look
helped
at
you.
it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What's the total?
16.
Okay, dude, bulking is paying off. Yeah, dude, you can feel your quads with the squats, feeling your lats, and Argyle, you're like, dude, you are crushing this. You've got them both over your back. Feel your biceps tensing, dude. You look sick right now. Ravina, Argyle's shaking, but he's got hold of them. In your head, Argyle, you look so cool.
Yeah.
Ravina, what, is he good? But he's got him. You've got him.
This is like red.
You know that vein that comes out in guys'
yeah,
like it's and you've got a vein in your forehead, but you're just like,
I'm
and he's
like
got him.
drooling a little bit.
Do I see any? So we're walking out of the butcher. Do I see any store that like sells any kind of like cart or anything?
You find a place. It's not.
Okay.
Get your barrels. Get your barrels here.
Get your wheelbarrows.
Does it have like a wheel on it?
Get your wheeled wheelbarrows here. I'm from New York. Hey.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, what I'm selling here.
Can I have... How much are these?
Oh, such an affordable amount.
Yes, how much?
Each one's 3 silver.
This is fine, and this is good for my physique. But I will pay you back. I will pay you back.
I feel like this
Inside check.
I feel like this is
Inside
like
check.
2
Inside check.
silver. That is 14.
It should be 2 silver.
I thought that. I mean, let's call it
2 silver.
That's what I thought. Here you go.
That's the silver. Okay.
Okay, Argyle, you're good to go now.
Slap him down.
I like run over and like fall back. I
But
start
if you
to
still
put
carry
it-
the chickens, you can still see your bicep while you carry.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like start to put them in,
Ugh.
but I like fall with.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you just pirouette out of it because you're a monk and you're graceful.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, so now you guys are pulling a wheelbarrow around.
Are you wanting to go to that bookstore still?
Yeah.
You good? Are you good? You got a little bit of sweat there, Argyle. Do you want me to
I actually don't sweat.
You want me to
He says, covered in sweat.
Yeah, this is they taught us to control your.
I'm not sweating. I'm crying from my eye. Or I'm
Ravina.
not crying. I'm sweating from my eyes.
Yeah.
Ravina does a little and you're
What is that,
prestidigitating.
Ravina, that might be the most useful skill that you have. This is incredible.
I'm sorry, this is just so weird. Abby, one of Abby's characters, letting me prestidigitate her.
Right? Well, I feel like Argyle loves it. Argyle
Yeah, I feel like he loves it.
Where was this when I was getting ready for the bar? This is outstanding.
Well, I thought you had it covered. You had that mirror.
This is meticulous.
See
This is
progresses and the party members. So where do you guys go? What do you do?
Are we going to a bookstore?
Yeah,
where's
we're
the
going to
bookstore?
So at some point-
We're going to the Gilded Binding,
Tome.
and I know where it is,
Binding?
and I'm going to
Gilded
start walking
Gilded
in
Binding?
a direction.
Okay, you guys find it, and you wheel a wheelbarrow full of meat up to the front of a bookstore. Well, specifically like mildly bloodstained, like burlap sacks, and you wheel it up to the front, and it's just a very simple bookstore. It's the floor above it is apartments. So it's like the first floor of like kind of like a townhome shaped building, but of lower class. And there's a glass window, and it's got like sort of red swirling kind of designs painted onto it. And it just says it's lovely, but it does not have a professional touch to the painting. You get the feeling that the store owner painted it as best they could. And it says the Gilded Binding and in common. And then there's like kind of the whole door has like a very faded green paint, but the front door is red and it's been repainted recently. So it looks like someone's doing their best. And you can see rows of bookcases inside. It's very narrow and thin and long in that bookstore kind of way. And part of it's because there's a stairwell to the right. It's kind of got like a Bob's Burgers kind of setup and orientation to the shape of the building. So like this is clearly just the first floor of an apartment that someone has like converted into a bookstore a very long time ago. And so it's just designed in such a way that it's got just enough room for the bookstore, but clearly it has, and there's like this little chain roped in between the wall and the stairwell, and there's a little sign hanging that says, please do not go up. And you get the feeling that like, it's like that goes into their house. But there's just like a little half desk down the way. And there is we'll say there's, you know what? There's a strange woman, tall and thin. She has she has, do you guys know what an ungulate is?
No.
Okay.
No.
She's an antelope person. She's an antello.
So cool.
She
So
has
cool. Oh my
she has
gosh,
this
so cool.
long antelope face, and it's this white sort of marking on either side of the snout, and then this tawny orange fiery fur, and she has these black tall spindling horns. She has like little dashes of makeup under her eyes and these long lashes. And she has this long strip of thin black hair that spills down over her shoulder. She's quite thin and nimble looking and elegant. And she's thumbing through a little book at the counter. And she has on this like sort of like bright purple dress. And she's just thumbing through.
I would like to give anyone permission to like give me a little bonk on the head for this. But she reminds me of Shakira from Zootopia.
It has real Shakira from Zootopia vibes. Anyway, so you all can head in the door and yada yada.
Okay.
And you guys are in the shop.
Argyle is going to walk in.
Do you go in with the wheelbarrow or do you leave it outside?
Can I tell from the outside how big it is?
What? How big what is?
The shop is.
You could squeeze the wheelbarrow into the front.
Okay.
Okay, so the door opens. There's and a wheelbarrow full of meat just squeezes in the front and is set down.
Yeah.
And the woman looks up. Oh, hello. Welcome to the gilded, the name of my shop I've always known. Welcome to the Gilded Binding. How may I be of service today? For what do you search, monsieur?
I can
What are you looking for, madame?
There's something in it. I just have to say, you are quite gorgeous.
Thank you.
What were you saying, Argyle?
So recently I went on a journey. What is your name?
Marie
Nice to meet you.
Antoinette.
Nice to meet you.
Did you say Marie Antoinette?
Marie Antoinette. Oui, baguette.
This whole
Let them
town's
eat
name
cake.
are just baguette.
Dance team.
There's this giant, like, illusory banner flapping over Unsen that just says, oui, baguette. We really do need to make that into merch at some point.
How old is Tello? Our Tello.
Telege?
No, Tello and Dar.
You know, you've never asked, but he looks kind of like... No one's ever asked. He looks kind of like... he's kind of like late 20s, early 30s.
No, but like, what is that in like Wood Elfin?
You don't know? No one's ever asked.
No, like we would know like kind of what an elf would be in their
Not
20s,
necessarily.
30s.
I know you guys are elves. So the scene carries on.
I know, I'm trying so hard.
Do you have any books on dragons?
Let me check.
Okay, thank you.
I will, is there anything else I can be looking for?
Do you have any books on child rearing?
I can do that.
Yeah.
Do you have any books
I can look for that as well.
I would also maybe like infant, like 2 to 3 weeks old, but then also maybe like
I can
prepubescent.
Do you have any books on infant care and dragon? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you have any books? Yeah, so like maybe one on infants and one on
She's
like
starting to look like a little
prepubescent.
overwhelmed.
No,
She
I
says,
just-
absolutely.
yeah, just
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
I'll
man.
go.
Thank you.
Look at me,
Thank you so much.
Kind of clumps away.
I want to go look at a shelf.
Me too. Is there like a display?
Dance, damn
So
boy.
sorry.
Give us books.
Are you guys looking for anything in particular?
I'm gonna follow Ravina and stand like really close
I'm
over her shoulder.
looking-
Even though I'm like, we're like,
Yeah, you're so much. You were literally double her height.
Yeah.
I'm looking for anything really pretty. Like if there's something like jeweled
Okay.
or fancy or
I don't know about jewels on a book, but gotcha.
Like,
But a
sometimes
pretty
there are.
binding.
Yeah, like a very pretty binding, like something that looks expensive.
Give me an investigation check. That's not good.
14?
Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's a good modifier. Yeah, you find a really well finely binded atlas at one point.
dude, do you have any any idea?
do you
An
Any much idea
malfunction.
how much money I would pay to hold a really fine binded atlas from Yellowburn? Oh,
And as you open it up, it is just an atlas of Unsen. Because it's not that much of the world, but it's a very well made atlas, and it has very detailed maps of each region. It's beautiful looking. And then she goes off and looks for a little bit. Can someone give me an odds and evens rolls on her finding the books you guys are looking for?
You want to do it to me? You go. Me?
Somebody decide.
Go.
even.
Okay. And then whoever wants, roll me a D100. And let me know if you get within 10 of 73. You are crapping in my pants. You are crapping in my pants.
I am. How does that happen?
Gosh.
The 72, my guy.
That is... Wow.
You realize that
Holy-
specific roll is a one, like that's literally a 2% chance of happening.
Wow.
Okay. And we'll bear that in mind. Okay, so you find that really well made atlas.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of holding on to it until, like, just kind of looking through it until she gets back. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I stand aggressively?
Yeah, we can look at it together. Yeah. It's okay. We've been around each other 2 weeks. I'm used to you standing aggressively close to me and not understanding boundaries.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Vina, there's so much knowledge in this world, and I wish I could understand all of it. And I know that's not very, like, I just. My bank of knowledge is so extensive already. I just don't know, like, it's like I'm at the point where I don't know, like, what else there is for me to like, knowledge.
The first half of that, you had me. I really agreed with you, and then...
Well, it's like, what should I pick up a book on? I already know anything about business.
I think we can always learn. I learned so much about plants. I think we can always learn more, Argyle. I mean, you don't know anything. You don't know anything about dragons.
I don't know anything about dragon eggs gonna happen. I don't know anything about child rearing.
I was just being weird.
Oh, I thought the girl was coming in. I thought
she
that was the
back. Bell. No, I was just mimicking you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out. Then I heard din high noises, and like my DM brain just went make a sound effect, and then I did it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm DMing and we're recording."
Yeah, we were like,
"Oh what?" You guys looked at me, and I was like, "No, that wasn't a character." I started thinking about a detail for the next scene. I zoned out. I heard the noise, and my DM brain was like, "Sounds," so that I made a sound with you guys. I didn't mean to do that at all. That's never happened before.
I love that.
I'm not running on a lot of sleep.
DM malfunction. I kind of like that.
So there's after a little bit, as you guys are looking at this book, she walks back over and she's holding 2 books. She says, "I did not find the exact request you are looking for, but I found one book about it's a fiction novel about a father looking." For his child. I don't know if that's useful to you.
Maybe, and then, yeah, okay.
The other, I have a book called The Terrible Fire, and it is about the dragon.
Is it fiction?
It is fiction, but it is about the dragon.
Okay.
Are either of these interesting to you?
I actually, what have we read to him? We could read him story.
Is it a happy dragon?
Yeah, are they happy or sad?
Is it a kind?
And she kind of starts thumbing through. The dragon book is about a group of heroes who have to fight against a dragon who destroys a number of towns.
What's the dragon's name?
They fight against the dragon?
Red Acorn. And then the other book is quite dense.
Okay. Do you have any like children's books?
I have 1 or 2, yes.
Some happy children's books.
Of course.
I think that would be better than heroes fighting.
Yes.
Dragon.
I think a child would love a book about heroes fighting a monster.
Yeah.
We're trying a very specific approach of child.
The customer is always right. Yes.
Yeah.
I will be
By
right
the way, it's not our kid.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, there's not any kind of.
Okay, that's fine.
I just wanted to make sure. It doesn't matter.
You all would make a lovely couple.
I would make a lovely couple. I could make a lovely couple.
And she's already walked away.
It only takes one.
So she walks away, and she deposits those other 2 books where she's looking for the other book. While that's happening, there's another like ding 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 at the front of the door, and another individual walks in the shop. And what's your passive perception, Argyle?
I probably don't have it.
What's your perception modifier?
Argyle doesn't have perception.
10.
Okay.
Mine's an 11.
Like Argyle.
Oh well, I was just looking for a 10. It doesn't need to be high. So as you guys are looking, this individual walks by the front of the shop. There is a dark-skinned halfling. He has this like kind of long, sort of slicked back long hair that spills around his shoulders with streaks of gray. He's got this dark cinnamon skin, this huge black mustache that twirls up the side, and this long sort of like goatee beard that comes down and twists off with a golden little clasp. And he's wearing these deep purple robes with green streaks in them. And it has these sort of like almost kind of like frills off of the shoulders, but in longer, thicker strips, each of which is kind of studded with little golden studs. He has 3 gold earrings in his right ear. And he has these like bright blue, vibrant eyes with kind of like little streaks of green. And he's walking with this like golden cane with a little white gem on the top. As he walks by the window, he looks in and he sees a wheelbarrow filled with dark brown sacks that kind of have like bloodstains on them. Cocks an eye. And he like, that's what brings him into the front door. And he walks around the corner and he just starts kind of looking into the cart. And then he kind of like chuckles to himself. And then he starts like kind of walking around the shop looking through books.
So he's inside.
Yeah, he's just walked in, ding, 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 closed the door behind him. And he walks down kind of an aisle and starts perusing.
What's he looking at?
And it's hard to tell. He's just looking through
What
books.
section is he in? No.
Is there
They're not,
sections?
no, they're just, yes, and Zach hasn't thought them.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
He starts perusing through a number of sections.
Okay.
Ravina likes his purple and green, and she peeks her head around the corner.
I literally forgot about the purple and green thing when I said that.
Ravina peeks her head around the corner and she goes, "Sir, that is a lovely robes you have there."
He's holding a book. He's flipping through it and he goes, "I am fantastically dressed, aren't I?"
You really are.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
He
Sorry, I didn't
he
mean
leans
to-
the
I
staff
didn't
under an
mean to,
elbow,
you know,
puts an arm on it, and he leans. He's perfectly balancing on just one arm on the staff, and he crosses his feet together. He gives you this wry, churlish smile, and he goes, "How can I help you, stranger?"
No, sorry. I had to comment on the robes.
We're talking now.
Sorry. My name's Ravina Greenbottle.
You like kind of hold out a hand. He reaches out. He grabs one of your pinkies, pulls on it, and says, "Charmed to meet you."
And you are?
Shrugs your shoulders, gives you a smile.
I think.
Are you from around here?
I'm from everywhere, darling.
Who's
your friend?
This
And he just smiles up at the huge human grinning and like kind of around the edge of the bookshelf.
This is Argyle.
Good to meet you.
Good
to meet you, sir.
A friend, I guess.
I'm also. So I see the book that he put back, and I'm also very interested in the history of boat making in Unsen.
I'm terribly bored by it.
You are? Why'd you pick up the book then?
Looked thick. Interesting. But it was boring. But, Monk's Robe, where do you come from?
Damn.
You studied in Jarsku.
I actually... What was the city? Do you remember what city?
No city.
No. Like before.
Oh, dude, no. Somewhere in Cilia, maybe? I do not remember. That's your backstory, bud. That is a player thing.
Yeah.
You can make it up right now, and we can
Okay.
just retcon it.
What's a city with a lot of
monks?
breweries?
You know what? I think
Like
we said Yazlan, which is a
Yazlan?
country, but
Oh yeah, we
I don't know off
did.
the
I
top
think.
of my head.
Okay.
There's a lot going on
Okay.
here.
Well, I studied I studied monk in Jarsku for a long time, and then I'm originally
Jarsku?
from Jarsku. Yeah.
What were you doing in Jarsku?
I was
In the middle of a desert?
yeah. A guy found me in jail, and I went there. I followed him there.
Wait,
I
you
didn't
were
really
in
have
jail?
many choices.
Well, I'm
Wait, did you say you were in
fascinated.
jail? Oh
Yeah.
god, we're gonna talk about that later, okay?
Yeah.
You, madam?
Yes. Oh, I'm a bard.
Well, I can see that.
Well, yeah, if I
He
hail.
just reaches up and starts twisting his mustache. listening
I
to you.
hail from Vashton. I studied there, and I've been traveling ever since.
Well, that's obvious. Tell
Yeah.
me something interesting. Oh, come on. You've got a big barrel full of meat. Don't bore me now. What's the secret? We're all hiding. And he moves the staff to the middle of him. He rests his hands one on top of another. And he rests his chin on his hands and just kind of looks at you all.
Can I do an insight check to see how
What for?
trustworthy he is? Can I see if
to
does
what?
he? Okay, I mean I know he seems like a little shifty little guy, but
Shifty little
insight
guy.
check for intention.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Okay. I just rolled a natural roll 1. Jeez, being Zach is the actual worst.
I would give you DM inspiration for.
I have DM inspiration.
Okay.
Can you use it across
I'm going to burn it.
campaigns?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
DM.
would give it to him for this
He
character.
said, I'm the DM. Did you roll a
Man,
4?
I suck.
I got a 15. Wait, for insight?
Let me check some character stats real quickly. Breathe, dude.
I don't think I can. Oh my god.
My hands are sweaty.
Me too. I'm like sweaty all of a sudden.
Abby, breathe, dude. Okay, what was your total?
15.
Uh,
I'm like
hard to read. Hard to read. An enigmatic character, but he just kind of smiles at you. What's all the meat for?
Oh,
I mean, we're clearly feeding something.
I'm just bulking right now.
It's partly Argyle and partly.
We're on our way to get rice.
We have a friend, and he's never tried a bunch of different meats before, so.
Madame. And the Antella woman, Marie, has just walked back, and she has a book. She has a couple like thinner, longer books with illustrations in her hands, and she says, "Oh well, hello, Monsieur. How can I be helpful?" He goes, "You know, these two individuals here have just charmed me, and I'm fascinated. I would love to know more about what they're interested in. What books did they just look at? Because I think I'd be looking at them." And she goes, "Oh, well, I just put them back up here." And she hands you two children's books. And she says, "I'll be right back with them, sir." And she walks down an aisle, and he smiles, and he says, "Don't bore me now." And he just kind of begins humming to himself, and he just fully walks away from you all.
Do I recognize the tune that he's humming?
Yeah, what's he
humming? Make a
humming?
history check.
Can I as well? I'm a bard, so I should be able to know.
Make it an advantage.
Yeah.
Is that a natural one? Yep.
I got. You said history, right?
It's gonna be a high DC.
21.
21.
21.
It was DC 20. Wow, that's an old tune. Like old. It is like a little battle hymn. Like it's an old war hymn from like Dwarm or something, but it's an old tune. You don't even remember the name. You just know that like it's an old like warrior hymn from Dwarm. So you all are handed two children's books. One is an illustration of it's a book. I don't know. Somehow it cleverly puts, "Are you my mama llama?"
Yeah.
It does that, but somehow it word plays with like cervid or something.
Oh.
I don't know, but a cervid is like a deer person. But it somehow puts them together cleverly, and it's just like "Are you my mama llama?" but about y'all put in braces.
Yeah.
And it's really cute and sweet, and then and it's all about a kid looking for his parents or something.
Cute.
And then the other one is about a Gerbian character, like a little mouse person taking on the world and sailing and learning that he's big enough to
oh my gosh,
do anything he wants or something like that.
I think the second one is good.
I think we could get both. You know, will it upset him since we don't know his mom?
Well, but it is important for children to learn stories from all over the world. I say both.
I think both.
It can prompt interesting conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
After some time, she walks back and she's holding two books in her hands. And she says, "Here you go, monsieur." She finds him somewhere down an aisle, and then she walks up and she says, "Are these interesting selections for you?"
Absolutely. Yes, you've been wonderful.
Both. The first is 3 silver, and the second is 2 silver.
I say that again.
It's 5 silver total.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, I was thinking
so
ahead.
You fork over the money. She hands them over to you all, and she says, "Would you like a bag for any of that?" And she looks at the meat barrel past you.
No, I'll just put it in my cloak.
Okay, so you slip it into like the bag you're carrying with you.
Question, DM.
Yes. He's down perusing both books now.
He's not looking at us, right?
Oh.
He's fully walked away from you all. He's whistling to himself, and he's just flipping through the books you guys were holding.
I don't know how this works because I didn't know this was on my sheet. I think I took it from the shop. I think it works for me to use it. Can I take one of my potions of mind reading? Potions of mind reading.
How did you end up with a pack of tricks, invisible ink, and potions of mind reading?
I will tell you though, the 3 potions.
Okay. Melanie has to edit this audio, Abby. Just freak out quietly.
The 3 potions of mind reading, I think I took from the shop. I don't think that was not mine.
Okay. All right. Abby, just deep breaths, bud. Okay. So.
How does a potion of mind reading work?
Good question, dude.
You just did identify again. Oh.
You're making the DM, I don't know.
Dance, DM boy.
Google, don't fail me now.
I looked down and I was like, 3 potions of mind reading. And I think I remember taking them out of the drawer that the orb was with.
Okay. Give me a second with the player's handbook.
Do you want a real one?
No, he's grabbing it. Wait, is it on a page?
Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
What page is it on?
It's Detect Thoughts, the spell.
Ro, can I?
Oh, okay. What?
I'm gonna whisper to Ro.
Ro is
Rovina.
200 years in the future.
I'm so sorry, Rovina. Yeah. Should we tell him about it?
I don't. Why would we tell him about it? He's some random guy who won't even tell us our name.
That's true.
His name.
That's true. Maybe if we make him promise to tell us his name.
Just for a name?
Yeah.
We're gonna give him our secret for a name.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need to do a little more insight. Hold on, I have an idea.
Okay.
And I take out a little bottle. And I go shaky.
It's filled with like a deep blue fluid that kind of has like, it has some sort of a particular matter that's like sparkly, and when she shakes it, it gets swirled up in it. It looks like some sort of a toy you'd get when you were 6 that you really shouldn't drink. But it's in a little glass vial. And it's got like a little glass stopper.
I take it and I go,
you down it.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a sharp, acrid taste. Is not good.
Cool. It
tastes like way too much sugar.
Ooh, nice.
Not in a good way.
Oh.
Like horribly sweet.
Oh.
And you recap it, and there's a rush in your head, and like Ravina's eyes dilate really quickly, like way too big, and then they kind of go back down, and all of a sudden you feel like your mind's a little more acute, and you can target for the next minute a detect thought spell at someone.
I look at green dude.
So fascinatingly, detect thoughts does not have a saving throw for its initial thing. So you just get in his head. Let me check one more thing really quickly. I hope you tuned in today for maniacal laughter. You guys are being weird, all right? Some maniacal
laughter. My hero just walked into a bookstore.
Okay, so
I
Ravina,
was already there. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Gay.
Wow. Okay, so guys, get it together, okay?
I'm so excited.
Podcast. Come on, professionals. People pay for this, okay?
I'm ready.
And they love us. We love them. Okay.
So, for the duration, I'm just going to read this explicitly. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each of your turn until the spell ends, yada yada, you can focus your mind on one creature you can see within 30 feet. If the creature you choose has an intelligence score of 3 or lower, doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. Obviously, this guy has a brain. You initially learn the surface thoughts of one creature, what is most on its mind at that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature or attempt to probe deeper. If you probe deeper, the target must take a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large on its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind. And unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends. So then there's more questions.
If I don't probe deeper, does it still know?
Nope.
Ooh.
So you can learn the surface thoughts.
Okay.
Okay, so you target him.
Yeah.
Kind of creep into the mind, and you get the general intonation that he's not reading the books he's flipping through at all, and that like the general nature of what this individual is thinking is he's kind of thinking to himself, like just again and again, well, how curious. Well, how curious. And he keeps thinking like something along the lines of like, I want to know more about this. So something kind of along those lines. And he's just walking up and down 2 of the aisles, just humming to himself, flipping through the books.
I want to probe deeper.
Okay. What's your spell save DC?
Where's that? 16?
Your mind, so he like kind of walks back around a corner, and you feel you're kind of like eyeing him out of the corner of your eye, like kind of thumbing one of your strings softly. As you focus, all of a sudden his like bright eyes look up at you. Your mind gets kind of fuzzy and you blink hard, and he just smiles, winks, and just shakes his head, and then goes back to humming. And he just continues to pretend to be reading the books. And Marie walks back up and she says, like having completed the transaction, she says, "Is there anything I can do for you all? Anything else? If you're done with this, fine. I appreciate your patronage."
Oh, thank you. Do you know the gentleman over there?
I'm not familiar with him.
Oh, yeah. Has he been in the shop before?
No, I've never seen him.
Oh, okay. Argyle? What you doing? What are you doing, Abby?
Looking for notes.
You got to participate in the scene, bud.
Okay, bud. No, I mean, there's so much.
All right. And she smiles and she walks back to the desk and she just goes back to kind of reading a book herself.
I go up to the guy.
Okay.
I follow.
Like,
As you approach, he's kind of slotting the books back in. And he turns and he smiles at both of you and he says, "Changed your minds?"
Do you know anything about certain creatures?
What kind of creatures do you know?
Honey, I know a lot about a lot.
Yeah.
What do you know about flying creatures? Can you name all of the flying creatures that
Birds
you
can
know?
fly. Bugs can fly. Sometimes people can.
True.
But you all can have a wonderful day. Kind of smiles. He just starts to walk around you all humming. He's walking away.
I'm sorry.
And he's walking toward the front
I'm
of the
going
shop.
out of the scene real quick because it's really hard to separate myself as a player from a
and
character.
the door opens.
No, okay.
And then he opens it and...
I run after him.
Yeah,
okay, so you guys run out of the front of the shop.
With the
Argyle
meat.
quickly...
Yeah.
And you guys catch up to him on the street as he's walking away. Turns around one more time and he goes, "Now, friends, this is getting rather trite."
One more time. Oh, did you say what your name
That
was?
is so much meat.
It really is, and I don't eat meat. I'm a pescatarian.
I only eat chicken.
Smiles and turns around and starts walking away again.
He turned the other way. Do you, sir? Ravina lowers her voice.
Like he's halfway through a step. He puts weight on one side of the like little walking cane, lifts a leg, does like a little turn spin on it, walks back around and kind of like it's got a very 1950s like dance choreography, but while you're walking thing, and he shifts his weight back over, leans on the staff again, and he goes, "Yes. Out with it, my fair bard."
Okay, so in Ravina's head, she's thinking the dragon is not her secret to tell, but this guy is really interesting, right? That's what's going through her
Just roll
head.
that play, my man.
I know, I'm just
Sure.
letting at the table. So Ravina goes, Ravina goes, have you ever met an orb?
That's not what I thought you were gonna ask.
Have you ever
Odds or even, Jackie?
Odds. What was it?
Furrows his brow.
What was it?
Furrows his
4?
brow.
I don't know.
An orb. It's not usually the sort of thing someone follows up a sentence for having met someone. What does it mean to meet an orb?
Well, you know, sorry, my parents were on their way, so they were texting me. Thank you. Well, you know, have you ever befriended an orb? Talk to one.
Oh, my lady, I get so bored when people are indistinct.
Oh, you're bored. Okay, you know, like a friendly thing from another realm that likes water.
Another realm? He gets this churlish smile. Wow. What do you mean by that? And he just kind of walks a couple steps back over to you all, looking interestedly.
Just an old friend of mine. Wondering if he happens to be an acquaintance of yours.
No, but fascinating.
Yeah, he's quite powerful too. Can do a lot for certain people.
Well, do go on.
I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he helped me with my studies, shall I say?
Well, that sounds lovely.
But he's quite magical.
Okay. Well, that sounds great. Ta-ta. Turns around and starts like flitting his fingers, starts walking away. You all let him go? Hey.
It's your turn, on guy.
He starts walking down the street, humming to himself.
Pravina goes, dragon.
Then he turns around and he's got a huge smile on his face and he goes, "Oh, that's interesting." And he walks up kind of very close and he gets like right in the middle of you guys, like very confidently. He puts that staff right in between his crossed forearms. And he is like experienced with this little cane and he just kind of balances on it and he goes,
"What is that?
Now who feeds a dragon?"
Who? I mean,
well, you know,
someone who has a dragon.
Yeah, someone who has one.
Where did you all find a dragon?
In a cave.
Yep.
A couple of them, actually.
Yeah. Do you want to,
And Ravina's like doing that thing where like when you're in the middle of a crowded city and she's like not really looking at him, she's just kind of looking up and like, I don't know.
Do you want to take this knot in the middle of the street?
Well, let's go to your dragon. And he just smiles and starts like he just kind of gestures his hand like lead on.
Okay.
And that is where we will end. That, listeners, is where we will end Adventure 2.5 of the Courageous Corps. Thank you all for listening. This is your Sort of Dungeons and Dragons podcast. The Patreon's cool. You should go subscribe to it. If you like the podcast, leave a review while my players have a conniption. And do we have anything else to say? No, they're losing it. Life is an incredible adventure. You're a very important part of it. We can't wait to bring you more Courageous Corps. Tune in next time. Toodaloo. Oh, and skibbity bottom down.